Yes, welcome to our first live stream of the season and also our first show, right? Of the season. So, welcome, guys. It is 1 2 TV, Zuhum, Naeem, Kiarie, Saddam, and Eric. It's the full house for the full experience. Yeah, man, we're so excited to just let me finish. Let me finish. You're already interrupting. He just told you about this. Um, First show of the season. We're so excited to be bringing you guys a live feature to the show. It's going to be a lot more interactive, so you can leave your comments in the section below. Obviously, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. Now, Eric,
Yes, Premier League champion.
you're allowed to interrupt. Yeah,
From now on
Yes, sir.
till the end of the season, we're gonna defend it. No,
Yes,
you're gonna wear that till the end of the season.
of course. What do you want?
You know, like act like you belong here.
This is
That's
the
what
most
you do.
delusional thing to do.
This guy,
Honestly,
he
bro.
bought the Carabao Cup medal. That's even worse.
You asked him for that medal.
I transferred it here. Eric, there are two ways to interpret that statement.
You asked him for that medal as well, didn't you?
He gave it to me after I beat him 7-0.
So we hata hukununua.
In by
No, Carabao Cup medal.
yeah,
Kuivaa.
after all, even Carabao will come kwetu, so that's only for me buying. It's the same.
How come
All right, fair enough.
It's spelled with two E's?
Eh? Wait, so
Wait, is it?
okay.
All right, fair enough. So we obviously have stuff to get through. We're 1 week away from the beginning of the new season. Now, obviously, we're very excited to be bringing you the live feature, but nothing beats the excitement of the Premier League. And we start off the Premier League with a Liverpool Bournemouth opener at Anfield. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, the last time we started on a Friday, we won the league.
Okay, here we go, Mr. We also
Last
have
time we played on a Friday night.
we also have a lot of stuff to go with in terms of the schedule from match day one. We have Arsenal, visiting Man United at Old Trafford from match day one. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. So anyway, let's go through a few.
Before we start,
we're actually-
before we start, there's something I need to get off my chest.
But there's live chats.
Before
Izao,
tuko poa.
tunangoja nani? I guess Kiari. You see, bro.
Yeah. So now this is the thing,
No,
right?
these are from when we were.
I have a concern here. As a community here,
Right.
you being the agent of your brother,
Agent.
you being the chief agent of your brother.
Technically, I'm not.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey. It's a family show. It's a family show.
And we lie.
We've seen the players so far. They've earned 2.5 million. They're gonna win the game on Sunday, which is a dead rubber.
5 million.
That's gonna be a total of 5 million. Plus, they win a knockout game. They get a house. You put the deal of your brother on the table. Utuambie it's better than that, because I think that's a stinker from you.
You know what? Mother actually called
His
me.
first deal.
You've bottled a transfer. How do you bottle
They
a
called my mom. She was like, "Angali, ongeka tu." He laughed it. He laughed it off. Nah, but hey, kila mtu akona riski yake.
I'm concerned.
Kila mtu akona riski yake, au sio? Kama Muislamu.
Nah, don't make this deep.
So you don't believe in that?
Don't make this deep now.
Bro,
Doing here.
it was
Ningependa sijui kuna mid wetu wa Starboy, huyo mwingine.
Yes.
Justin.
Manzur.
Oh, okay.
Si amesaini Al Masry.
Mm.
Oh, really?
Ameshamaliza deal zote but yeye anaenda after CHAN.
Yeah, but Simba is bigger than Masri though.
Yeah, but sasa ni yetu ni hiyo story ya kumaliza na Mboko. Unajua bro?
it was such a crazy experience in the stadium, the way guys are chanting 1 million.
Yeah, I was
1
chanting myself.
million.
I was chanting myself. So, Dam, for someone who really cares about Kenyan football, where were you during the game? Because I was at the stadium. Since you care so much.
Good question. I was busy organizing this live event. I was trying to get equipment and
Really?
stuff
So
like
what's this
I think-
picture that you have on your story? I recorded. The
No,
time.
that's-
The screenshot also shows the time.
that. Which one?
The one where it's like some
Don't
aesthetic
believe.
restaurants.
Don't believe what you see online.
Kuja,
People-
I think
Okay,
I'll
sorry.
catch feelings.
Why?
Ya kuchaguliwa kwa team kuwa under 19.
Yeah. So now he's trying to.
So until
No,
now.
I've moved on by the way.
But I'm catch feelings until now.
We won't pay the million a
Eric,
game.
speak into the mic.
Of course.
No, then your mic is kind of low. Someone said.
Okay.
And
Who said
for
that?
Someone who just.
Who said that?
To be
Someone who just rejoined Homeboys.
To be fair, what's the idea behind giving 2.5 million for a dead rubber? A game that won't.
It's not a dead rubber
Nah, to
though.
be fair for us,
We need to win that game to
2.5.
win. No, we need
No.
to win it to win the group.
Nah, that winning the group, but we've already qualified.
Yeah, we've
No, but we need to win the group for us, like, to know who we play the next one. If we win the group and Tanzania win their group, we don't play them until the final. If we don't win the group and they win the group, we meet them. Or if we win the group and then they finish number 2, we play them or something. I mean, it's better for you to win the group.
to avoid. You don't avoid Tanzania.
Okay, but that's like the most standard
Yeah.
answer. Like
Tanzania,
it's
look,
always important.
But
to
Tanzania
look
are
at
playing good football, though.
Tanzania look like the best team right now.
Bro, we're avoiding Tanzania. You know how beef that is. This is Africa.
That's mad.
We play them in the final in Nairobi.
guys, like for real, Kenyans need to get their heads out of the sand.
They should.
Tanzania is ahead of us. I think the only
In
thing
terms
that's
of what?
left- in terms of facilities, in terms of coaching quality, in terms of fandom, in terms of
Funding.
the league coverage. Can we even
Funding.
compare? Wait, sorry. In terms of what? We rely on them to watch our own league. Eric, we rely on Azam TV to watch our own league. What are you talking about?
In terms
No,
of
for real.
funding
There
as
was,
well.
there was a time we were trying to see if Hamoudi could go to Tanzania about a year and a half ago, and we asked like for exposure to some coaches, and one of the feedback, one of the different, one of the comments that we got from one of the coaches from Azam at the time, but he was more coaching staff. He was like, yeah, he's doing well, but tushapita ligi ya Kenya. Those are his comments. And it's just like, accept it, man. They are better than us. Apart from FIFA rankings, I think.
Yeah, but
Do you-
that's because majority of the players in the league are like foreigners.
In the two teams.
Yeah, the two best teams.
Simba and Yanga.
Yeah.
No, Kiari, like they're better. Not just no. I'm not talking about like FIFA rankings or whatnot. Like that's the last thing that's left. We're still holding on.
Yeah, I'm saying just like club football, majority of the clubs, the star players are not from the local leagues.
No, they have quite a few. They have
Majority-
Quite a few.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't
only
know
a
about
few.
majority.
Only a few players.
Yeah,
They have quite a few.
Well, we
From-
have Kenyans
from
in
the comments
question.
that you read.
Kenyans, Nigerians, even the guy who just joined.
From police.
Yeah, his name is police guy, but there's a
Literally,
guy,
there's a guy from
there's a guy who went to, I don't know if it's Raja Casablanca or something, but it's from Yanga. It's
Yeah, there's a guy going to Morocco.
So the majority of the guys are like stars in Africa. So it's just
I mean, both clubs are like way above like so many clubs in East Africa. You can accept that. Simba and Yanga.
Yeah, no, of course they're top 12.
It's years of investment. I mean, the way you run clubs, that's the difference now.
Kenya na Somalia tofauti ni flag tu.
So we agree that.
Whether police are playing a team from Somalia, so I hope police wins that game.
What do you mean? What do you mean you hope?
Eh?
What do you mean you hope?
No, at least to score the same as the Somalia.
Nah.
It can be the same as
All
Somalia.
right, guys, that's what we're about to do here. Talk about the Premier League season. So we're gonna do a number of stuff. A lot of it is gonna be predictions, and we're gonna read out some of your predictions. So remember, there's a live chat. Keep dropping your comments in the section below, and we'll get to them as we move on to other topics. So let's start with everybody's top 6 predictions. Eric,
Yes, please.
top 6 predictions, please.
Liverpool to win the league. Yes.
of course.
Number 2, I think Arsenal.
That's crazy.
Why?
Andela,
My
sorry.
team. Number 3, I think City are done. We saw Nani is out now for a couple of months. Rodri and Kovacic also, and KDB left.
Sorry, who's out for a couple of months?
Mongeses.
Rodri, yeah,
Mongeses for
until September.
2 weeks.
I mean, he has to recover.
next week, next month, bro. It's 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Well, 2 games are enough to lose the league. You know that,
Yeah.
or to win it. Ask Arsenal fans.
So top number 3, Man City.
So I said Man City number 3, number 4 Chelsea, number 5 I said Spurs, no, and then number 6 I said Forest. But that depends also on where Isak plays next season. If Isak doesn't play for us next season, I'm gonna remove Forest for Newcastle.
I see. But he's not going to Liverpool.
Who told you that? How do you know that?
All the papers.
Let's wait for
There
Fabrizio.
was a very credible article
By
from
Keith.
the
Keith
Telegraph.
Edwards.
By Keith
His name
Edwards.
is Keith Edwards, yeah.
That guy's been he's been flopping.
Look-
It's like you.
Look Edwards.
According to Saddam.
Look Edwards has really been going through it because he's the first guy who told Indikalia, you're not even serious. You are messing. There's nothing like that. Then bomber in the morning. So he's not really
Okay.
credible on that.
Fair enough.
Newcastle
Well, I hope he's right. I hope the Saudis hold firm and they keep Isak because I think that'll change my predictions quite a bit.
Of course.
But as things stand, I'm gonna switch number 1 and number 2. I think Arsenal have done quite a bit of work in terms of not just raising the floor, but also lifting the ceiling as well. So quite excited about that. But with Man City, you seem a bit. You seem a bit dismissive. Kiari, how do you feel about Man City's position? Your predictions.
City about to cook. City are coming second, and yeah,
Are you giving us your prediction?
that's just.
No.
Let Zubu finish his number.
No. I'm not giving my prediction. I
You
mean,
just asked me about City.
they're coming up, right? So they can see them on the features. So
Yeah,
they'll come up.
City is dangerous. They still have Haaland, still have Pep.
Now I saw in one of your predictions that Haaland would be top scorer.
Yeah,
Without the creativity of KDB,
he has a bit more.
I
Like
think he could
just
struggle.
not like KDB wasn't there for majority of last season, and
And he was he top scorer?
nah, he had
Yeah.
20. He had 22.
21, 23.
Yeah,
But that's because he scored what, half of it in the first 5
and
minutes?
Haaland was injured for majority. He was injured for a
No,
period
but like
of
he
time.
scored so many goals at the beginning of
Even
the season.
6 weeks in the first half of the season.
He was injured. Like that's just.
Wait, he scored 10 goals in the first what?
He
10
didn't
games?
score 10 in the first 10. He was
I think you're
injured in the first
confusing.
couple.
You're confusing the first season he ever.
He was
played.
injured for the first couple of games last season. He didn't play.
Oh.
I'll check for you
So
guys.
it's not like with City. It's just it's belief in the coach. It's belief in the players. Majority of the players they've bought. And I still think they'll add Rodrigo, and I don't see that fall off at all from them.
Well,
Just- I see them coming back to that position. They won't be able to win the league, but yeah,
So he scored back-to-back hat-tricks. Still, that was in August.
Beginning of the season, you know?
Yeah.
So
in
I told
August.
you guys, he's
And
got
then
almost
from
10
there,
goals in the first 10 games.
after the hat-tricks, he scored 2 and then 1. And then from there, he went like 3 games with no goals. Then 1 until
He
Feb.
got injured.
You know,
Yeah, he got injured.
You know what's messed up? You're looking at 1 like it's a problem because it's Haaland. Because you're used to 1
It's
3
quality.
4. You're used to
No,
that type
but
of
you
stuff.
see, the question is still valid because
KDB, we're talking about KDB.
But
it's not just about KDB.
I think
Like, first of all, we've seen Bernardo Silva's been
Washed.
waning.
Washed.
I
Washed is a
won't
good
say
name.
washed. And then now, it
why?
looks
Because
like
we are live today, not using that word.
Huh?
Because we are live today, not going to use that
Because
word.
Come back, bro.
But he's washed,
But he's
though.
washed.
People said Kai
But-
Havertz was washed, then he
but-
came back.
Came back to
Came
do
back
what?
to what?
He scored goals then Hoyland.
He just gave some cheeks.
Yes.
David Nunes. So are you ashamed of yourself? You're not ashamed of yourself.
No, but there's Bernardo Silva. Then there's Savinho is now apparently looking like
He's leaving
To Spurs,
after 1 goal last season in the Premier.
and then Jack Grealish is also
He's gone.
bouncing.
to Everton.
So
These
now-
guys, their new players are it's almost a whole new midfield. If you think about Rangers and
Chuck.
Nico
Shirky and-
Gonzalez and Shirky,
yeah.
and then you also like Marmoush just joined in January.
Yeah, he was
That's
quite-
only 6 months, so he's relatively new as well. So they're still feeling themselves out. They're still figuring out where they stand, how they're gonna move forward. So can we really say? And he's not. Holland is not really the kind of striker that can create his own goals, right? Except like if he's maybe running 1v1, but to create a solo goal, you don't really see that. So is there?
There's
Do
one
you want to
point-
revisit that, Kiari? Am I confident?
Before you go, there was one point that you made. You said with Rodrigo coming back. I think we've seen a lot of players, especially when they come from ACL, they don't really go back to how or where they were like so quickly. We've now seen he's out for a month now. So I think it will take time for him like to go back where he was when he won the Ballon d'Or, and that obviously is going to affect Man City. And the wingers, Man City wingers now appear. They're not contributing so much like back then. You remember when Raheem Sterling, when Leroy Sané were getting all the goals? Mahrez.
Like everybody had plus 10 goal contributions.
Right now, Xavi is going with only 1
Who
goal.
else have they bought?
Grealish is neither here nor there. Doku.
Grealish is gone alone. He's going.
Yeah, we all know Doku what he can do. So we can only hope the new guys.
Grealish
now,
is
like,
here
turn up.
and Everton.
Who else have they bought? They've bought a left back.
Yeah, from Wolves.
Aïchouri.
Yes.
That team in regards to like attack. I watched the game on Saturday. It's just they're flowing right now. They're
Who are they played? Palermo.
Yeah, they're flowing. That team is flowing, and it's not. It's just with a Pep team. I don't think you need to look at player names. Look at that type of stuff. Just look at how they gel. Look at how they play.
See, that's
Reinders
my shtick, right?
in the middle. Reinders in the middle might be. I have a feeling he might be the signing of the season after Flo.
Eh?
Like Reinders is that beef. As a midfielder, he's that good.
So now you're an AC Milan fan.
I
Would
actually
you?
agree with Chiari in terms of City. I feel like Pep has kind of changed how they attack and play football. So the requirement of Rodri isn't as much as it was before. But then again, I had them second in my prediction, but now I've changed it because
you get carried away, bro.
I got carried away.
Sensational.
Time.
Like some
All
of
the
the
time.
points,
If these guys aren't here, Saddam starts
some of the points,
changes.
some of the points you guys are making on this table are making sense, and I mean, normalize changing your opinion when new facts are presented to you.
You change with
Let's get your opinion.
That we're good analysts.
Name, like which opinion today that we're supposed to change our
In terms
our
of
stand?
Wait.
it's a new midfield. There's new players, and there's still like a lot for them to do to go back to the
For sure.
in terms of replicating that game after game.
I think we agree on that, and that's the
Yeah.
same with our
So
team
I've
also.
moved them from
We've also
second
gotten like a
to
lot
fourth.
a lot of new players. Like we need like time to see how they play. We're lucky that our team has been on top last season, and like let's say Man City, we've got Salah. So for City, what I feel is that all this man they could obviously go running like on the first day of the season.
All right, Eric. So we're getting a lot of feedback on predictions.
I've
here
seen
already.
Chelsea fans.
So
They're
I'm just
itching
going to
me.
read out some comments because we have about we have just under 90 people watching and 34 likes so far. So maybe we can get those likes up.
Why are you
guys,
giving stats?
Bless you.
Because I'm up to Zoom, bro.
Up to him.
But let's get to the comments. I'm seeing a lot of comments from the guys. So let's see. We have our first prediction from the comments section is Liverpool to win the league from Shauki bin Salim. You have Ian Kivuti, number 1 Man City. And Kiru says Arsenal, City, Liverpool third, Chelsea. This is how you know this guy he's an Arsenal fan, but he said United fifth. That's crazy.
And I had
That's
I have to take.
It's my prediction.
He's on
I'm excited.
Let me just a few more. Let me just read it.
chat.
I want to read one after you finish.
Wait, hold on. Take 2 hands. Hold on. Let me read out a few more, Eric, and then you can read out. Guys, one pod, guys. One guy says Samuel and Jerry says Chelsea, ambitious. Liverpool 2, third Arsenal, and fourth Man City. Shadrach Madai says Eric and Giroud just hates Chelsea.
I was going to read that.
Oh, you need to get creative, man. You can't read out your own tweet that's your own subject. Ilhan Ali says Manchester City
That's
first,
okay,
Chelsea
stuff.
second, Liverpool third, and Arsenal fourth. Now, that's brave. Asuza Anita says Eric and Jerry, why do you leave United from top 6?
Top 6. Top 6.
Why is
Come on,
or
man.
rather, why is United not in
Say
the
that
top
to find
6?
top 10, sir.
We'll get on that.
Top 10.
So I guess the vibe is popping off in terms of the live chat because Chris Mongi says W's in the chat. So we'll get through some more of those predictions, but let's keep it moving. But actually, wait, you guys just need to give us your final predictions. No discussing though.
Eric,
Nishape nangu.
What are
Anza.
outlandish?
Chat-
Manchester
No.
maliza zangu tu.
Kiari maliza.
It's a very easy prediction. It's Liverpool to win the league, City to finish second, Chelsea to finish third, Arsenal to finish fourth, United to finish fifth, and Villa sixth.
Bro, you know
Yeah.
ball, man.
It's
You know
pretty-
ball.
it's
You
pretty-
know
it's
ball.
pretty-
Man United?
United fifth,
know boy.
Villa sixth.
Which United?
So Dom is not happy with that.
You made Champions League. In my prediction, you've made Champions League with a coefficient yenye tunaleta tukishinda Champions League.
So now
I'd rather go conference league. Invitations.
Eric, tell them the only reason you're here is all right. We're done. Your prediction first, Mr. Atlantis United fan.
I'm
Take us to the
I'm gonna put my agenda counter because I feel like it's our first live.
You said that last season, but there.
Yeah, you said objectivity last season, or something,
Yeah.
and then that finished by like September.
I want to be. It's alive, guys. Welcome back. W's in the chat. My number 6 is Spurs. My number 5 is the Arsenal Champions League. Congratulations.
Next.
Um,
I wonder who's carrying us.
number 4 is unfortunately Liverpool because I think Van Dijk will have a stinkover season.
Van Dijk.
Yeah, for sure.
My number 3, I think Chelsea have spent enough money. They have enough players.
They only spent
Wait, they have like 39 players,
35.
85.
35 players,
49.
49.
After Yemen said that.
Currently, they have 35
No,
in their
currently
squad.
they have 35
I think
goals.
that's enough to get them third.
Well, you know, they're 10 over the squad limit, but Sawa.
They need that.
I think you're
they
right.
need
That's
that.
technically still enough.
Yeah. I think second. I think Pep will get back to his groove and finish second. And I think Cunha, Mbuemo, Sesko would win their first league.
Wait, I was wondering this whole time. This guy hasn't put Manu in the top six.
Kuwait number one. And you see the thing is, and you see the thing is,
You never finished.
you have to look
Behind
crazy.
United.
Pep looked crazy when he was doing false nines back in the days. And I don't mind. You guys will say I'm crazy. We'll come back here on Sunday when we're watching the what. You know what? We're gonna watch the watch along, right?
When you're watching the watching.
When we're doing the watch along, once we get the 3 points from you, I think we just
Which win the league with Onana?
So you're
Yep,
winning the
no,
league
no.
beating Arsenal.
Donnarumma is
Who
coming.
you are finishing fourth.
You guys don't mind how Tashinda. It's not your concern.
Damn.
We will get there.
It's his predictions.
We will be there.
You always there.
So the unreasonable, the unreasonable United fan, Ibu Tuambie. I know.
Ball. Back to earth.
Poleni, guys, United fans that are watching. Back to earth now.
Sio Japanese season gani?
Pogboom.
Yenye mlikuwa Europa League.
Tukashinda.
Who cares about Europa League tukashinda?
Arsenal.
Mmeshinda Europa League.
Of course, wana treble into one.
Yes, Kombili.
2-1.
Yeah.
Before Kerry was a fan.
UEFA captain.
When Kiri was still supporting.
Kerry was celebrating Premier League trophies with Arsenal. I'm telling you, bro. Anyway, carry on.
Top 6. Here we go. So we have Liverpool winning the league.
Umeanza number 1.
Yeah.
Draw ball.
I just feel like this season will be more about you outscoring teams rather than clean sheets.
Yeah, one more.
Number 2, we got Arsenal because that's their
They've
position.
mentioned that position.
Right, mates.
Number 3, we have the Club World Cup champions. Who no one gives a fuck. Number 4, City. Number 5, Newcastle. Painfully, if Isak stays, I feel they finish 5th. If Isak leaves, Manchester United finish 5th, and Newcastle finish 6th.
There is no way finishing above Forest. No way.
Bro, what's this whole Forest agenda?
They have better players than you.
Which players?
Igor Jesus is better than McFarland. Yeah, I saw him at the Club World Cup. Live.
I knew.
There's not a striker they have though. There's another striker they signed.
That's wood.
No, they have another striker.
Najua unatumia line sana kwanza ukienda out.
Siendangi out siku hizi nimezeeka.
All right, so some comments here. Saddam, don't be gaslit by these guys. So, because DJ Kahu says Saddam knows ball. 4-100.
Am I surprised?
No,
No, not surprised. Thank you.
4-100s. Apparently, last time Chelsea won a preseason by 4 goals against. Yeah, they went on to win the league. Ask Saddam. It's considered to ask Saddam. All right. So anyway, we're getting some feedback from the guys as we talk over each other or laugh over each other, whatever. Apparently, we get an issue with the sound, so don't worry. We'll keep an eye on that. Big Mike says, "Mimi bora metaja Spurs. What I'm good." So fine.
Chatacha Spurs. Mimi
Metaja Spurs.
Chatacha Spurs hapa ni
Not
mmoja.
me, bro.
Ni Saddam.
Yeah.
Hata mimi niliwataja.
I think they're finishing 6th.
Hata mimi niliwaweka hapo.
Okay.
If you've been
fair
watching Spurs, bro, you know these guys can't finish anywhere.
Bro, preseason doesn't tell
Preseason
them
doesn't
story.
Talking
tell
about
Come
preseason telling you stuff. Those guys tomorrow they're playing PSG.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's not on Wednesday.
It's this week.
It's 12th. 12th is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, so there's some money tomorrow.
See, Tottenham just as a team, they don't have. Jed Spence is not a starter. He's not a prime starter.
They may
Cherry.
get Wissa by.
Cherry.
Is it
It's-
Wissa?
It's not really about the quality of the players. We all. I get you might have your own perceptions on them, but it's about the manager. When we played against them, so yeah, we had our it's preseason and stuff, but they looked a lot more organized. They looked a lot more solid.
What about the manager is that fine? Thomas Frank did a good job at Brentford. Dope. He won one home game or something or one away game last season. There's nothing that impressive about
They were
him.
quite
He just
good at
managed-
home.
Yeah, I think it was an away game. They didn't even score for like maybe 10 of them or something. It's a weird. We prop him up because he did well with a small team. It's good in that, but he never even got them to Europe. He never got them to any of those things. So it's not like he did exceptional. He did something that other managers haven't done with smaller teams.
But Thomas, the Frank engine, right?
Choo choo.
True.
Motherfucker. He's a great manager, bro. Because if
Good.
I think he's a great manager because he's been in.
He's a good manager.
If you look at the past, when teams have been looking to change their managers, let's say Chelsea, United, and Spurs, he's always been in shortlists. And I think the reason why is because of how he sets up his teams. And personally, I didn't put Spurs in the top 6 because of spite.
Madison.
Just purely because I couldn't stand them from the final last season. But I think with the players he has to use,
Who have they signed?
even without signing, they already had a team that could play football. They just needed someone who could put the pieces together and make them harder to break down. Because if you look at the midfield with Sa, Bissouma, and now Kudus,
All your three-
that's a top 4 midfield.
Name 3 of the best players playing the same position. At the end of it, by the time they're finishing with this transfer window, Savinho, Kudus, Kulusevski, all coming in from the right.
Kudus
Is
a
Kulusevski
midfielder,
back
bro.
like properly?
Yeah, he's injured. He's meant to be actually out for majority of the season. That's the guy I was thinking.
So where is Wisa going though? Newcastle or Spurs?
Because already Thomas, the Frank engine, has been
Frank.
overcoaching like players in a team with no budget, for example. Like when you talk about Brentford, a team with no academy, and you talk about Brentford. Now he has resources at Spurs, and I just think the way he sets up teams game by game, I think they're going to be a problem this season.
So for me, the Thomas Frank thing, right, is yes, they've signed a couple of good players. Obviously, I think Kudus is a fantastic player. I think Savinho is also a very promising young player. But I also want to talk about the perception of what is good, what is elite. You know, like Thomas Frank isn't managing some team in Asia or Africa or South America or whatever. He's managing in the biggest league in the world. And to maintain a team that doesn't even have an academy, Brentford doesn't even have an academy, and to keep them up and surviving Premier League, but not just surviving every single time in the bottom 15.
They were never down there fighting for
Yeah, in the
relegation.
bottom 5 rather. They're always some like just above
Mid.
there, but or mid table team.
Above Man United.
And then not just doing that, year in year out, but always big names. They've beaten Arsenal, they've beaten Liverpool, they've beaten City, they've beaten United obviously several times.
It's giving Bear Sean Dyke.
They beat us.
Yeah, it's like the season where you guys were injured and all that stuff. No Van Dijk, Fabinho, Henderson back four. Fun times.
That's exactly the same. It's exactly the same thing.
There's so many caveats.
Sean Dyche did at Burnley.
No.
No, it's not the same carrier.
Shut
In terms
up.
of keeping them,
Even in terms
You should mention Graham Potter, not Sean Dyche.
because Sean Dyche kept those guys up for whatever number of years with Burnley spending fuck all, and then when they finally were able to start spending money,
Thierry, Burnley were playing for relegation almost every single week.
they were
That's-
not.
that's
They were
the
fighting
point.
relegation.
How long were they up for? They were long for like
but they're always fighting relegation.
7-8 years.
No, but Brentford walikuja top half of the table for a while.
car.
Like they were not a bottom half, they were top half team.
And look at how he
No,
improved.
not
Mid.
just
They're
that.
mid-
They weren't bottom 5 team for a long
Yeah.
time.
And look at
For
how
a
he
long time.
improves.
They were
Look at how-
mid-table, like between 15th and 10th or 8th.
Na walikuwa shawa Manchester.
And look,
Kila season.
look how he
Yeah, well,
improves
he
players, man. Look at a guy like Wisa. Look at Mbumo.
Tony.
I mean, Norgard. He improves players. I'm just really excited to see what this Spurs team is going to be with someone who has some tactics.
Yeah, and the thing is, he looks like a good communicator.
He's actually so good in numbers. He was the first manager, first club like to fully trust like AI. And that's why I think it can't work like with someone
That
like
had
Klopp.
nothing to do with him. That was Tony Bloom.
That's the club now.
Yeah, that's Tony Bloom.
But the fact that the
That's-
manager now is okay with that, like let's say to fully like incorporate it like to your transfers, the way you work, the way you attack teams, the way you do signings, that means like you are innate properly.
Yeah, you must have the manager on board.
Someone like Klopp would never do that.
See, that's the
that's
whole
what
idea
Daniel
behind
said,
Brentford.
kwa
The whole
board
idea behind
meeting.
Brentford and Brighton is that they're owned by actual analysts, like guys who they've made their hundreds and they've made their billions off data analysis.
And now you need a manager who like can trust it. You know, like Klopp now couldn't trust Nunes numbers. Like he's the one who like recommended Nunes with even when the numbers were saying no, we
Not
cannot
possible
sign this
to
guy.
do that because we'd already gotten rid of the backroom team. Edwards was out. Guys were out of there at that period of time. When he was there, when guys were stuck, right now that's where football is at. That's why Maresca is not in charge of anything. Those guys, they literally go look at players based off stats, based off analytics, and bring it to a manager and tell him we have two options here.
Kerry.
Pick one.
Kerry,
Yeah.
just to let guys know in the comments, we're seeing your comments about sound. I hope we've adjusted it and it's improved. You guys can keep letting us know, Polly, about that. But just on that topic, guys, you know, Kev X says Brentford have been solid. Bryson Wayne says Burnley made more money winning championship twice. Charles Kiru says Chiari really has some wild takes. Steve Benz, I think, says Eric, kindly share your slips.
I get that from Chiari.
Kaloki makes
90% we fail.
because I actually talked about this. I actually talk about this with a friend of mine from United. He's actually from Manchester. He said he thinks if, and I think Naeem, we also discussed it as well. If United gets Baleba, right,
Yeah.
and the fact that they're playing once a week, there really shouldn't be anything to stop them from going from 15th all the
First.
way till like a top half team.
Bro,
Top up means from 10.
let's be realistic.
I don't,
Let's be realistic.
I don't want to call out.
But from
I don't wanna
experience,
call out this guy.
Zoom, but
You know, there really shouldn't be anything that's.
But
stopping
Zoom,
them
from
getting to
experience, you can tell them that playing one game per week doesn't really guarantee you like.
We're not Arsenal though. We're not Arsenal though. Come on. We're Arsenal.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you had one game a week. Remember in February.
Finish fifth, bro.
No, last season they finished 8th when they had one game per week.
We finished fifth.
Even during the title
Guys,
race.
let's take
Yeah,
it.
even 9th.
I'd grab it.
Even
Actually,
Nah, this guy's crazy.
eighth.
This guy's crazy.
bro, I'm telling
Alright,
you,
fair
on
enough.
Sunday evening, what the question like come back to reality.
Yeah. By the way, I can't wait. Anyway, so top score. You already think Haaland's still going to be the top scorer, right?
Eh, not
Nine.
new.
All right, fair enough.
I changed mine, man.
Wait.
And it's 3 hours.
Score last.
Yeah, like I said,
Guys,
a new one.
Hey.
Haaland's a new one.
Yeah, because Salah was
the old one. Yeah, I'm
Exactly,
saying.
Salah.
I
So
put Salah, bro.
you put Salah.
Yeah.
Isak.
Your argument was too convincing, G.
About?
The supply is just not there, man. This guy can't create goals himself, bro. This guy is
Haaland.
Yeah, Haaland.
But that's common sense. You didn't know that.
Bro, come on,
You
man.
didn't know that Haaland depends on service. Like you come here.
It's not just that.
It's not like Nunes, they
My
can't like create.
analysis is deeper than that. My analysis was there was no guarantee of service. That's the.
What's the difference?
You can bring in a waiter
He just
and he can serve you coffee, but you can get another waiter serve you better coffee. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can enjoy it more.
And for me, that was the difference between Haaland and Nunes. As far as
Okay. Listen,
ask Kerry, Nunes would create goals.
just because we are on live doesn't mean that.
there's no difference between Haaland and
No, that's what I was saying.
No, sorry,
I said
service
that was
was
the
the difference.
difference between Haaland and Nunes.
So there's nothing different between them. The difference is who's passing to Nunes and who's
No.
passing to Salah.
Bro,
to
you know,
Haaland.
for the Al Hilal
So
contract, we have a
what you're
Ballon d'Or.
saying is
Do you have a what?
Ballon d'Or clause. Because Nunes at Al Hilal has the possibility of winning.
He's
the
cracking.
Bro, he can score 50.
If Cristiano scoring 40,
Yeah.
Nunes will score 50.
His debut.
no. What you're saying is Haaland, if he had Salah,
No, my point is this.
if he had Salah creating chances for him, he
No,
would
my
score
no,
more
my point
goals.
is, you guys say Saddam said that when he's not scoring, it's not that like useful to the teams, because he doesn't tap in and stuff. But when Nunes is not scoring, at least he's creating for the others. When Haaland is not scoring, he's doing less and less and less.
I know he's going
Overall, obviously, Haaland is a better player.
I know he's going to have 10 assists. Whoever the right back is going to have like 8 assists.
To be fair,
Chelsea, 8.
I already have him in my.
Yeah, they'll gawanisha those assists in there, and Haaland will have.
Haaland, I don't have him.
Nuri. Who's your top scorer?
Salah.
Salah.
You've changed
Because-
now.
Gyökeres.
I've seen the light.
I have to back it. I have
Yeah.
to back it in chat.
Yeah.
Because if I think we're there's not much difference between us and Liverpool, right? Like even in terms of
You think? Yeah, it's good.
XG and non-CSG and all that stuff. Like we create the second highest amount of goals and chances rather.
Chances.
If we don't take those, right, we're not going to score as many goals as these guys. And these guys had a guy scoring at Ballon d'Or numbers
Yeah.
or Ballon d'Or rates.
And also,
I have to back it.
also last season, I think Bruno was
You created
Created the most
chances.
chances in
the
Europe.
Prem.
And then we have Sesko. So the reason why I think Sesko is going to be top scorer. The reason why I think Sesko is going to be top scorer is because we have the guy who creates the most chances. Again, act of service. What was he saying here?
So mbona
One more stat. Last season, Mbeumo had the most crosses into box.
And now we have a guy who's jumping like I think 4 meters high.
4 meters? 4 meters?
Did you see the video?
Did you say 4 meters?
He jumps bare high, as in he
No, but 4 meters is
yeah, like
stretching.
he
Come
can
on.
dunk, he can do whatever.
Ole Sesko.
Everything that does
In
not
Masai.
go
This
good.
is
This is good.
Sesko Fender is not scoring more than 10.
Sesko Fender.
Now we can make sex jokes. It's live.
That's no joke. Anyway,
Top scorer.
for me, the top.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you said Mo Salah, of course.
No, I said Isak.
Isak
Yeah.
at Liverpool.
Yes.
You can.
Liverpool.
Okay, so
Mm.
for me the
Why are you laughing?
It's not. You can't make a prediction off of a
Bro, we're
prediction, bro.
What? That's why I told you guys wait until the end.
prediction.
What is going on?
That's why I told you guys wait until the end of the transfer window. So what happens if he comes to our team?
It's not.
You know what I mean? It's not.
We're talking
Are
about
you Keith?
currently
It's called Keith who?
registered players.
Well, you know
Guys,
that's
one at a time. One at a
That's
time.
exactly why I chose Haaland, because I wanted to choose Isak or a Liverpool player, but I was like, once Isak joins Liverpool, he can't score 30 goals. It won't be Salah 20, Isak 30, Gakpo 30. We can't do that this season.
Someone will lose out.
Wait.
Someone will
What
lose
you're
out.
telling me, Kiarie, is you're being reasonable while talking to Eric.
I'm trying.
That's
No,
Like,
Kerry.
that-
Do you know the amount of chances we created for Kina Nunes last season?
we did, but you see, even bro, I
And
don't
they
know
never
if you-
convert. First of all, Isak himself scores even goals for Newcastle. So he was like close to Akina Salah and Akina Nunes. It's not Akina,
Had 19 or 21.
Akina Mbumo.
Funny
Sindio?
thing though, I don't know if you've watched him vizuri.
Who?
Isak.
Of course.
As a fluid player, hii game ya nje kuchanga wase nini, it's all good.
But
Chances he misses
Meanwhile-
also.
I've seen them.
yes,
I've
but
seen them.
who would you rather have in your team and who would score more goals?
Like,
between
they're
him
enough, they're
and
enough.
Nunes, and the
Eric-
kind of chances that we create. And now we've got Florian Wirtz in our team.
Florian who?
Wirtz in our team. Or Wirtz. Or
This
Wirtz.
is crazy, bro.
Whoever creates the chances for us.
This is crazy. You
Wait.
said it. I said. He said.
How do you say it?
How do you say
It's
it?
Verts.
Shut the fuck up. With your accent. Verse in your accent, Vits in our Embo accent. What do you mean? Same thing.
Unaona ya style yake?
Somali no.
Am I supposed to make that joke that I made?
Tunataka tutana.
If he arrives at Liverpool, I think he's going to be the top scorer.
Nobody here is mentioning Chelsea.
I
Like we're talking about top four, but they've
I
signed
said no,
two
no.
good strikers.
I said the finishing
Nobody's-
third.
No,
Well, I have-
I said fourth.
We've talked about the position ranking, but nobody's mentioned
To win the
Chelsea.
league.
No, in terms of the striker conversation, 'cause I think that's going to be the most interesting thing this season. Is all the striker battles in the top scorer charts.
Bro, Delap-
they have Delap just scored 2 goals. Or was it?
He's already been given pity penalties, bro.
No, forget Delap. They have Joao Pedro. Fantastic. I think his numbers are going to go up. I think he's at least going to score
12.
15 goals.
yeah.
15 goals.
At least going to score 15 goals.
Sasa top scorer kwa 30. Isak ako 40 hapa ama ni nani?
Yeah, let's go
It's a guy
45.
Sasa ndo
What are we talking
wewe
about?
mwenyewe unasema Gyökeres niambie atakuwa
Sasa
30.
ako na 45 career goals. Sawa. Haijafika.
Here's 110.
110 is much. 110
goal.
110 minutes. 110 minutes.
Career goals.
Since under 15.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I think
Who's going to score more between your Pedro and Chris Wood?
Chris Wood is he's getting on closer to 36. Now he's about Name's age. So I don't know.
have to do
man.
that. Yeah. By the way.
Mike. Zima Mike hapa.
People usually, I'm sure I was saying like when people guys watch here, just look at name and like, ooh, that hairstyle, he must be 20 something. Bro, he's almost 40.
He's our father.
Your hairstyle is kudanganye.
He's our father.
Look at that forehead and just think about it. He's the oldest here by the way, by facts. Senor. No idea. He is honestly the oldest here.
Anyway, guys, let's go back.
Nah.
Carry on. Madam, let's see what guys are saying on the chat. Someone called Big Mike. Imagine, bro. Big Mike. Carry. Listen up. Big Mike says Solanke for top scorer. I blame name for hyping up Thomas Frank. Maxwell says top scorer for to be Palmer. Abdurazak Concept He says Joao Pedro to be the dark horse for top scorer.
I agree.
Actually,
Oh,
I actually have
Pedro.
him in my FPL.
Same,
Pedro.
same. I also have him.
76% of FPL users have bought Joao Pedro as of now.
Yeah.
Because his price is the lowest.
It's the lowest. No, it's a
still
nice
lowest.
balance.
It's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
balanced.
He's on form.
Me, siamini huyo msee. Nimemwona Brighton
Nani,
and
eh?
I've seen him hat-trick and then
See, that's what we want. Hat-trick, and then we sell him.
nothing.
That's
And
a-
then,
Anyway.
weeks of nothing.
Let's keep it moving, guys. So, next in this conversation is going to be a bit interesting. Obviously, now Kevin De Bruyne has left the Premier League, and he's probably the most creative player statistically in the Premier League history, right? Amma?
Should you?
He had more assists.
No, more assists?
Oh, he didn't have
No,
more
it's
assists.
probably top
100
five.
gigs.
But he's
No,
top
there's
five
better
for
players.
sure.
Rooney is above
At
him.
least currently, he's
But we can check
the
those
most
things.
creative, right?
You know what?
Assists.
In the
Assists in the
Harry,
Premier.
Harry Kane as well.
So Kevin De Bruyne has left.
Giggs is number one.
No, but he's
By
definitely
far.
up there. In the last 10 years,
Games
he's
so
number
far.
one, right? He's been the creative force in the last 10 years.
Yeah,
Um,
for sure.
So,
What was it?
Hey,
as-
one is
as-
Gareth Barry.
as he's gone
Season games.
Oh,
to Napoli,
Orion Giggs.
who do you guys think will take over the creative throne?
The best in the world. The best creator in the world.
I think it's Florian Wirtz, to be
Florian
honest.
Wirtz, Yeah.
Kati, oh.
Yeah. If I don't know if you guys watched yesterday's game.
Well, he
Fluidity.
disagrees.
Yeah.
He says Curtis
No,
Jones.
I'm not disagreeing.
What are we doing?
No, I didn't do that.
And shout out to Bruno because I feel like the last 5 years he's been,
Creative,
for me, better than KDB. He's just in a worse team.
creative
But
thrown in terms of assists. And
Who's creative?
I'm creating chances.
You guys
Yeah.
just said Florian scored, just ran.
Assists. Assists.
Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he is the assist type of player. I think he's more of.
Who?
no one is saying.
I don't think Vaz is
What?
will have high assists. I think he's gonna.
We've had one opinion name.
Yeah, but like you all said.
What do you
yeah,
mean no
yeah,
one?
You all said yeah.
No,
yeah,
we just think it's a good shout.
But like when you're talking about creating chances, we're not talking about assists.
No, we're
Because I feel
talking
like-
about who's gonna get the top assists trophy, Sheikh.
Playmaker
I don't think
Playmaker
gonna-
of the season.
Yossi
Who's
Vitz.
gonna get it?
It can be Vitz. It
Later
can be
kwa
Vitz.
Salah, but Yossi Vitz.
It's gonna be a forward
that's
problem.
Could be Salah or Bruno.
But then again, that hides the fact that we're talking about
creative.
creativity. Because what Vitz does, what Shirky does, what Bruno does, not all of it results to like assist. But we know that the creative guys in the league. So if we're ranking like creativity, I feel like we should put a stat hat kind of guess because assists don't really say a lot of things in terms of. Because when you're fouled,
But, you know,
when you're
like-
fouled in a penalty, you get an assist.
No, but
Like,
what-
has let
that's
the
not-
chance
no,
be
that's
won.
FPL
But-
assist.
But be
Those are
consistent.
FPL assists.
Yeah, those are PL assists.
There's FPL and then there's the Premier League.
Be consistent, because if you hold that stance, then what does that imply about your position on Kevin De Bruyne? Because you're almost as if, it's almost as if you're limiting your praise for Kevin De Bruyne. On one hand, you're saying he's been the best in the last 10 years, but and then he's won that award or whatever. But then at the same time, you're also saying
But Zuma,
it's a bit overstated.
But with KDB, when I'm talking about creativity, it's not just assist. He scores goals, right? He has goals. He has assist. And he also has like clutch moments. The overall thing. If we had a chance creation stat, that would be the epitome of creativity, or rather,
there is, bro.
when you look at chance
The one with
creation,
Bruno was on top.
Anyway.
that's the
Fair
ultimate
enough, fair enough.
that's the ultimate test, because now we're looking at who's creating chances, because you could create chances for Nunes and Nunes is there for Haaland,
Or Zach.
and Haaland gets a goal. Doesn't mean the one for Nunes doesn't count. It's a
Fair
chance
enough,
that was
fair
created.
I agree with Saddam, but there's a stat already. It's called the big chances created stat.
Which
What you're saying is right, because it depends on who you are providing that assist to make it an assist. So if you're providing to Nunes as opposed to Haaland, obviously
But
De Bruyne will have more assists.
You know-
So we need to look at big chances created.
unaona mbona nasema why it's still that particular stat can't actually, when you actually look at it in this sense, big chances are almost the same as XG. Namse ameamua any big chance according to whatever metric they put it across. Yeah, when you actually look at these players, the creative players, when you look at the KDBs, when you look at whatever, I think he's led the assist charts maybe twice in those last 10 years. Twice or maybe
KDB?
thrice. Yeah, twice or thrice max in those
There's one
10
when
years.
he was about to break
Yeah.
the
So he
record.
hasn't
yeah.
actually been leading in assists or whatever. But you see that the ball before, it's not a big chance. When I play that through ball to the right back, then Frimpong cuts it back.
Yeah.
When I play it, Kyle Walker cuts it back, whatever. Now those are the type of players we are
Okay, well,
thinking of in terms of creativity.
well, what I'm
where
thinking-
they'll dictate the game, where they control the game, where it's like, yeah, that one pass opened it up. It didn't lead to an assist for him, but
It opened up
but
something.
it opened up the whole move. Okay, so let's say who's gonna get the most assists, and then who will be the best attacking midfielder.
So I put
season.
Cole Palmer as top assister. I just feel like with the enforcement of Delap and João Pedro, and then now he's able to play football
Who is able to play
with
football now?
Estevao and
Those are
Gittins.
proven players, man.
bro, it's
Estevao.
an upgrade on Madueke and Sancho already. So he's gonna play more football.
An upgrade on
Better
Madueke.
football.
Excuse me, please.
Calm your tits.
Noni Mandukis.
Chelsea
An
nakanika
upgrade.
ligi ndogo. Nakanika ni
Lazima
ndogo.
upitie kama wacheza anyway.
Unaanga venye ligi ndogo ama ISK hukuja tu
Honestly,
na
bro.
chuo za mtaa. Kujanga chuo za mtaa alafu kuja na watu wamezoea good life alafu unapata na mabuda. Chelsea pale it's not looking. Everyone you're talking about Estevao looking good in the name.
The Club World Cup.
Yeah. There's nothing there, bro.
Let's read out some of these comments and see what guys think about the
Tujamaliza hii
most
part ya
assists. I'm just want.
Okay.
Jesus, man, nobody's replacing you.
Where?
You're still important.
Na kaku
So,
Chelsea fan
a lot of people agree. Well, okay, no, there's someone spamming the Rumi. He's spamming the chat with Florian Wirtz. He says Kiaria Najua Bolpia. I think he might be a Liverpool fan. Just
Is it something LFC?
No, just Rumi. But the way he's written Florian Wirtz in caps lock 5 times in 5 different comments, and then also added on Kiaria Najua Bol, might be a Liverpool
That
fan.
might be a scary account.
So Joseph Gidinji says Florian Wirtz is him. Abdelrazak says Cold Palmer with Delap and João Pedro. He's gonna up top his cooking. Bruno Fernandes easily, according to Bradley Libese. Maxwell says Estevao Willian. That's honestly the delusion for Chelsea fans. This is probably why we don't bring them here, so.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Why are you looking at Saddam?
Yeah, why do you-
Because we've tried
Setting me up,
we've tried bringing them here, man. Farouk,
No,
Zico.
hakuna parking ya maboda huku.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Actually, no, we're looking.
So anything safe again.
Unasikia yenye Samiro alikuja hapa.
Yeah, we cooked them, man. Mark Tuwavi says Shirky. All right, so Eric, where do you stand on this? Mo Salah's gonna have a stinker of a
I said
season
Odegaard. Eh?
Oh, he said Odegaard's gonna have most assists.
Because of Gyökeres and
because of
Saka.
Gyökeres.
Yeah.
I like that. That, to be honest, I think
What did you say?
Odegaard.
Victor Gyökeres. is
Unasema
gonna-
Odegaard kwa assists?
Yeah.
When was the last time he passed through pass?
I mean,
Literally
he was
against-
passing to
Shut up,
Gabriel
I'm asking
Jesus.
the person-
He was
I'm
passing
asking
to Gabriel
Wemo, relax.
Jesus and to the other man.
he's not an Arsenal fan. Why would you ask him?
Because his own prediction.
Odegaard amesha lead assists at Arsenal.
No,
That's a-
Saka
that's a-
takes
that's a good
corners.
que- That's a good question.
Saka takes corners.
Let him ask the answer. What's a jibu maswali?
The
I'm
one-
talking about my team.
No, not
No,
talking
no,
to
no, 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 no. I'm talking
Eric,
about my
Eric, you're saying Odegaard.
Given my reason because of the new striker that they've signed. And I
But
think
so many teams are bought on a striker. Why him? Why Gyökeres?
Bought
so
in a
many teams have
striker.
bought a striker.
Bought in a striker is wild.
Button.
Button is crazy.
So far,
Let me help you out. Let me help you out.
Wait. So far, the best striker that has been bought in the Premier League is Gyökeres so far.
Nah, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Factually.
We've not bought a striker since we're still waiting for
Since
Isak.
Elton. Since
Sometimes. The chat has better grammar than me over here, bro. No, I think it's not just the fact that we signed a striker, Eric. It goes a bit deeper there because of the fact that we're going to be more direct. Arteta after Atletico Bilbao, he was asked, are there going to be changes in your playing style? He's like, yeah, there's going to be a lot more direct play, a lot more transitions with the way we play. Last season, we didn't take advantage of those, and after watching Zubimendi in pairing up with Rice, I saw what this guy sees in terms of the potential. It's not just that he's good on the ball, under pressure or whatever.
potential.
Who's potential?
This guy, what you saw in
He's called Kerry.
Zubimendi
When they wanted to sign him.
when they wanted to sign him. Yeah, when you guys wanted to sign him.
Yeah, have sub.
Nobody's saying he's better than Gravel.
Don't be insecure. Don't be insecure. He said no to you, Kubali.
Yeah.
It is. That's life. You can't get all the bodies.
I see him as
Fair enough.
Sometimes you allow yourself to be
I see him as
rejected.
Endo.
Keri unajua by the leo ni ile siku yenye Caicedo alitukataa. So
mbaya.
they're celebrating like
Yeah.
Caicedo Day.
You know,
No,
you
but
know, it's-
Zubimendi,
you know that arc where you are rejected by a woman and then you go to the gym and
yeah,
level up.
Yeah.
You guys leveled up. You won the league after being rejected by like almost everyone. Fair enough. Good for you.
That's cool, bro.
Yeah.
Almost
I know
everyone.
everyone wants us, but
What do
no.
you mean almost
Such
everyone?
is
Well, technically, only Isak wants you.
What do you mean? One is rejected by two
Only
players.
one is. You spent 150 million.
All right, guys. One pod.
You
Eric,
can-
I was just saying the Zubimendi thing, right? He releases the ball much faster, and he never really needs to take an extra touch, unnecessary touch. But then what he does as well is he rotates. You'll find him like he plays for Spain. You'll find him in the box in a transition, just leaving his number 6 role. Partey, you'd never really see him do that. You know what I mean?
Premier League. We'll see how that will be done.
And then Reich sits in.
He's short.
Yeah, with
And
no
then
legs.
one of the things that helps us, hopefully we see more of it, is get more out of Martinelli. Because if we start playing more transition ball, right? Martinelli might not be the best with the ball at his feet, but
Might is
because of
crazy.
his pace.
Might is crazy. Just say is.
We know that.
Come on.
All right, well, if you know, you know.
There's nothing mighty about that.
It's not the best.
Might not be the best. No, but he does have very good movement, which is why a lot of people think he can play as a center forward or as a second striker.
That's Martinelli.
Off the ball runs, he's quite decent. He scored against you guys like that from the center forward position at Anfield
When?
last season 2-2.
Eric, Arsenal signings for the last 3 windows. The
Midfielders.
The attributes have everything to do without football. They'll bring out more there. They'll do this.
They'll move.
They lead. They see
Zubimendi can be in the box. Zubimendi can be in the box where he doesn't need to be in the box.
nothing
Wow.
about what they do
But
with the ball.
yeah, I think there's a lot of potential. But I think it's why I said last week when we were just having fun and talking about football and we didn't come here to do anything. I actually said Zubimendi would be our most important signing this summer because he will elevate the way we play. So let's see. I agree with you. Odegaard, I think he could do it, but I think because of the way Mo Salah likes to stat pad, Mo Salah will be.
Salah's going for AFCON for
Huh?
6 games.
Oh, he is. Okay, fair enough. But my actual
Even
most
first player-
assists
Okay.
is Bukayo Saka.
Most assist
Most assists.
Name.
You're not counting Con.
from corners. From corners and like diving, huh?
No, I think he's going to be a lot freer now this season.
Corners.
Gyökeres is going to pin. Hopefully he does this. Gyökeres is going to take away a defender.
Are you afraid that Gyökeres may become like Nunes because you've seen those Portuguese numbers, but coming to the Premier League, it's a different.
There's
story.
always that concern, too. But at the same time, like Nunes is a cartoon, man.
Bro, he was good. Kerry Mombi even scored at Anfield.
Bro, that's what
Nunes is a
Benfica.
cartoon, man. Like,
No, no, cartoon,
like
no.
just look at his personality, right?
Yeah.
When you look at any person, when you look at any interviews or how he carries himself,
He's a kid, come on.
he
man.
might be a
It's
kid.
like
It's up to
21,
you.
22.
He's not 21, 22. That's a
Okay,
that's
plus
a
3.
freaking lie.
Oh, plus
When
3.
he came, right now he's 25.
When he came, yeah, when he came was 21.
I don't know if that was his age or whatever, but when you look at Gyökeres, he genuinely looks dead in the eyes.
He's
He
European.
looks
He's an
so
old man.
He's European. He looks
like
like
you need to be that cold.
You can be. Hoyland is also dead and he's also shit.
No, Hoyland.
It's just dead.
You can, looking dead does not mean anything. You
chicken one for your team to make a point.
But also Gyökeres has had that experience at Coventry where he was really good
And
for
failed at
the
Brentford,
second
Brighton.
season. No. His
He's the Coventry one,
the
yeah.
Coventry season was really good.
two seasons.
The second one, the first one was trash.
was trash.
17 goals.
The first one was trash. The second one he scored 23 goals. And those
Guys,
23
can
goals,
we please? I go back to this, right? Bro, like we're talking about elite football, right? We're not talking about some team that's playing in South Sea, man.
South Sea. 1-2 TV
Like,
FM.
anywhere, bro. Like we're not talking about, like, not, with all due respect, Kenya Police or Gor Mahia. We're talking about
Your brother.
like your brother.
Wow.
Or no, it's a low level. It's a low level.
Brother.
Someone scoring 17 goals.
Your brother used to play there.
Listen,
And you sold him.
The ink hasn't even
So what?
died, bro, on the contract for Simba. Bro. It's already
listen.
You're trashing. You're trashing our league.
Listen. Like, bro, that guy scored 17 goals in the championship. Yes, he went to Sporting, right? But already teams in the Premier League were looking at him. It's just that he stayed one more year.
Looks like a
to
different
confirm-
thing.
To confirm his performance, and then he went and scored 22, 23. Like that's the level of performance. When someone scores, Ivan Toney scored 30 goals. Many people wanted him as their striker.
Bro, I might look at a smoky pass, so I don't mean it's good for me, bro.
Oh my
You know what I mean?
People don't know quality. They don't know quality, man. That's why you think
That is
Pep
like
is-
Chuba Upcom. Chuba
So
Upcom
Gyökeres
is our
scored 52
championship
goals.
striker.
Last-
He's been balling in
huh?
the championship.
He scored 52 goals in 51 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I can't remember
Like
the exact
20
stat.
or pens. Don't be shocked. These things aren't. It shouldn't shake. you.
And a hat trick versus City.
But my
Two
point,
pens again.
Still a hat trick. Still a hat trick.
my point was just because of his experience in Coventry. I think,
Coventry.
yeah,
Whether itamsumbua.
where the championship, whether you like it or not, is almost as physical as the Premier League. So I don't think he'll have a hard time acclimatizing like Darwin.
Darwin.
All right, so let's talk about who you guys think will be the overachieving clubs or the underachieving clubs.
Can I go first?
So, like for example, when you have a dark horse, when underachievers United,
know what it
you
means,
should
please.
know what that means.
Man United 5th overachieving
Overachieving. So you think you'll overachieve
Don't go to the extreme, please.
and finish 5th. Yeah.
and finish fifth,
You're too ambitious.
and you think
I think we will
Win the league.
underachieve and win.
and underachieve. Okay, so all right, hilarious, bro. Any other shouts? I think Chelsea, by finishing in the top 4, will be underachieving because
They have to win the league.
bro, they spent close
They
to 3
claim to be the
billion
champions
now.
of the world, even though we know that
They're the World
tournament,
Cup. Yeah, they're the
no one
world
really
champions.
cares
No,
about it.
that's what they said. They're the world champions. Their trophy is even different. It moves. So like
It
they need
dances.
it dances or whatever. Like they need to win something.
Actually, we don't even
major.
look at it like from the last couple of months from winning the Club World Cup. When you look at Chelsea, you have to go back like 3 to 4 years ago. This man have been spending billions of money from 2021 or 2022. All these players come and go like after every couple of months, and they've not won the Prem in all those years. In 8 years now, the last time they won the league was in 2017. They need to win the league or the Champions League. Yes, they've won the Club World Cup. But if you ask Chelsea fans right now, I think we've seen a couple of tweets on Twitter where fans are saying that yes, we won the Club World Cup, but the Premier League and the Champions League feels special, feels different for English teams. I don't think we lose sleep over the Club World Cup.
No.
I mean, no one really.
Well, we
honest.
don't lose sleep because we're already asleep by the time we're watching it.
Okay. So I think Chelsea really need to win the league. They should have won the league like even 3 years ago or 2 years ago.
I think not. For me, they need to compete. I don't expect them to win. I don't want to put that so much because it's a young team.
So much pressure.
Yeah, it doesn't spending money. They've also gotten a lot of money. To be fair,
I mean, you can always
you
just
keep them afloat.
Let me interject. It's not just us. It's not just us. Let
You
me
were so serious and then you made a joke.
PSR, they are on a PSR because of
Make
you.
your point without mentioning Arsenal and then you'll be.
No, I just think
Arsenal.
I think Chelsea. You know, whenever people go like, "Oh, we sell well," it's like, yeah, but who did you sell to?
Arsenal.
No, it's not just Arsenal, bro. Because first of all,
They sell to small clubs.
Willian, we got on a free, so no. Raheem Sterling, we sent him back. So
That's pre-PSR. Kina William ni pre-PSR.
doesn't matter. So we don't even buy that many. Like
The PSR.
when you talk about actual signings, who else?
David
Jorginho.
Jorginho we signed. Okay, who else?
David Luiz.
Okay, so no, David Luiz was free. No, he wasn't.
Madueke.
We signed Madueke. That's it. 3.
Gallas.
Maduz.
Okay, we're talking about
From them.
okay after
from a long time.
PSR.
That's a
Yeah,
long
but
time
like
ago.
your history.
No, but
there's
for
better
me,
players.
what I'm highlighting,
Check, Nani.
what I'm highlighting,
Kepa this season.
5 million, bro.
Ooh.
That really sends them over positivity, right?
He's the most expensive keeper of all time, you know that.
Not when we signed.
No, for Chelsea.
Wages zake ziko huko.
Listen, what I'm highlighting.
Ziko Chelsea.
Anasema wages zake zilikuwa juu sana na Chelsea, so
All right, let me just highlight what I'm wondering about. Whenever they say they sell well, who are they selling to? Who do they get bailed out by?
Actually, most of their players they sell, apart from let's say like 1 or 2 where they sell like to good clubs, I think most of their players, like 90%, they sell to small clubs. This season,
And now,
Does it really matter?
and
Why are you
and
guys concerned
and
about who they sell to?
Eric, and now they started selling to Saudi.
yeah, Felix. That was a
Who, by the way,
agent deal.
you think it's an agent deal, but Saudi has a stake in Chelsea.
hey bro, wenza conspiracy tena.
Liverpool have sold to Saudi.
And Liverpool have a Saudi stake.
Bro, everyone has a Saudi stake.
That's
bro.
what I'm
You
saying.
have
So
Emirates
now,
on
when
your
it comes
shirts. You
to
sold someone.
executives, especially when someone's signing, what do you call this guy, Joao Felix, for the 5th time, for the 5th stinker in a row of a season, you know, you wonder why someone's being sold for 50 million euros. it's my scratch. It's I'll scratch your back, you scratch my back.
At
kind of
this
deal.
point of selling, what is their point? Are they in business or to win trophies right now?
I think it's both.
What do you mean?
I think it's
Both.
it's the club model. man.
Club owners want to make profit. Fans want to win trophies. Khalas.
Okay, so
for
Europa
me
League, Europa Conference League is good.
It's good for them.
No,
What mission the trophy?
For me,
No, it's a step forward.
Is it?
Step
It's
forward
a-
for like 3-4
no,
years.
It's a step forward for the last. There are two previous years, right? Now they're in Champions League. Serious.
Yeah, but
They're in
not
Champions-
because they won that
wait,
trophy.
No, wait,
They
they're in
sneak-
Champions League
they
because
sneak
of
on the last
merit.
day of the season.
Wait, they're in Champions League because they finished top 4.
They beat Forest
Yes,
away.
They didn't. It's not a trophy.
Exactly.
thing.
So what's
But
the
at the same
expectation?
time, wait. At the same time,
Use the word sneak.
at the same time, they also won the trophy that they played in Europe. So, and then they went to club.
It's Conference League. Everyone wins that.
No,
Big
but
teams win that
Everyone
Conference
who
League.
won has won
What do you
it.
mean, everyone?
West Ham.
West Ham won it. Now Chelsea.
The other one, Frankfurt, won it. They were the biggest teams.
No, but
They were playing Noah and FC who? Strasbourg. I'm a nan.
Skiza.
Win your games.
Point is, it's better. They're moving forward. However, whatever the size of the step doesn't matter, but they're moving forward. Now,
think they have
now
better
they've
players to win.
reinforced their team. They
always
two
do
more
that every
strikers.
transfer window.
Exactly. So they're constantly regenerating to the point whereby in maybe 2 years, Maresca will have exactly the type of players he wants. Because remember, he also found so many players. So it's like a process of trying to get rid of the old players. Because most of the players they've sold are the guys who Maresca found. Almost everyone. So now it's a process that I think they're going in the right direction. That's why I think in my whatever they're finishing third.
Okay.
I agree
Well,
with
actually,
you.
there's a comment here from Abdul Razak Concept. It says, we sell to United, Arsenal to City. Our UEFA Champions League team is only Reece. Only Reece remains from the time they won the
2021.
Champions League. He adds some more comments. Both in terms of the question we asked. Exactly. It's a club model. We ain't selling our best players. And then, Mayhem_1 says, Eric is hilarious. We just won the Champions League in 2021.
Yes. That was the end of that cycle of Iskodu Roman.
Roman
Champions
Abramovich.
League is something massive. We can't just
Yeah, that's why
downplay
I
it.
said it was the end of that cycle. Whether those players who stayed for
But
more
that
than
was
2
like
years.
4 years ago, bro.
No, my point is this. When they won the Champions League, there are those players who have stayed more than 2 years. Now players are coming and leaving. Nani is leaving now. Jackson's leaving. He just came the other day. There's a player they sent
Not
from
the other
Leicester
day.
last season.
It's been there for 2 seasons.
Jackson came 2 years ago. Come
Modern
on,
day
man.
drink
2
water.
seasons is good enough.
Come on, man.
2 is enough for you to be known your shit to be sold for good money.
2 seasons is it?
It's profit. If
Look
you
at-
can't play
Like,
for me,
there's a player they got from Leicester last season. He's gone now. This window.
Yeah, I remember Drewsbury Hall.
KDH, yes.
Yeah.
Al Nassr, Iskodu, yeah, Felix.
Yeah.
When did he come? Last season, 6 years
Nah,
contract.
nah.
He also came the season before.
Yeah. Where's Raheem
He came
Sterling?
twice.
Raheem Sterling. Oh yeah, Raheem Sterling's leaving.
Raheem Sterling. Anyway,
So the prediction is that they're going to sell who? Christopher Nkunku or someone from now on. Or Garnacho
Your
in
brother.
2 years.
oh yeah, by the way, they're gonna sign Garnacho for
And
7
Sterling.
AM.
good business
Gittins is
who?
going like a year.
For who?
for everyone.
United.
Because I have
Exactly.
but listen, Chelsea.
Exactly.
money.
Listen, Garnacho will come. He doesn't work out. He will be sold. They will get their money back. So
Yeah,
come on,
but-
when was the last time you sold a player for more than 30 million?
We don't have
Chamberlain.
Bro, 35.
Because that's not their
Exactly.
system of doing things.
It's not about a system.
No, it is.
It's a game model.
It is the
having
program.
model, sorry.
Eric, you need to understand one thing. The ability to be able to offload your assets in good money, that's an ability that clubs have. Like Liverpool right now, selling Diaz
Yes.
and Nunes, that's an ability that's good club running. Unlike you, for example.
No, man.
No,
let me
I don't
tell you.
agree with that point.
With
Continue.
Liverpool, the issue is who are they selling to? Right? They're selling their better
Yeah.
players to good
Let him
teams,
finish.
to great teams who are also trying to maximize the value of that player. So, for example, Liverpool just won the league. Luis Diaz, he was signed for 35 million, but he leaves Liverpool a Premier League champion. You get what I mean?
And he
It's-
wants to leave.
plus he also wants to leave. That's
Ah,
that's
Chelsea
actually a big
force
point.
players to go because they want to sell them.
And also because they have like 50 others on loan coming back. They have like a whole production line of players that they need to get rid of. Chelsea, when they sell assets, right? What is the quality of those assets? You're not telling me that Nicholas Jackson is a good striker unless you are.
He's not.
He
Come
is.
on.
He had
Then-
he had
You can
15.
go to your tweets now.
Didn't
Right
he-
now.
Yeah, we can.
Didn't he have 15 goals last season?
Yeah, he did. But does that mean you think he's a good striker?
What's the criteria?
No, does that mean
15
you think,
goals?
it's a yes or no? It's a yes or no.
I think he's a good striker.
Why have they signed a new striker? They've actually signed
They
two.
want to move him more than 15.
Zumo
They're
can
ambitious.
debunk that just from Chelsea itself.
Go ahead.
Just a player
Sorry?
in Chelsea, Chalobah. They were selling him, they were trying to market him to everyone.
Jake, I've just seen some tweets.
Yeah, he's just shit, bro. This guy's just a gens. He's just a gens. Go on. Stop.
Somebody,
I don't know. It's a photo. No, it's like
so he's a funny man.
no, but like it's you can have an opinion. He is not
No,
good enough for
carry on.
Chelsea.
Say something.
I was saying like they kept on marketing Chalobah to every other team.
Yes.
And they were trying to sell him even to Palace. They sent him on
They
loan
sent
and
him on
then
loan.
they brought him back. But now he's a certified starter in their team. So in terms of saying they're giving quality that's not the top quality, they are giving players, just that's the model of the club. They don't even care about the quality of players they're selling, whether it's
So
a
they just want
starter,
to sell.
whether it's a starter who can start for them, whether it's whoever, because Chalobah has ended up starting for them now, Kabisa.
No,
Oh
but-
yeah,
but-
after they almost
After
like
they were trying
whatever
to
they did last
ex-axe
season.
him.
But
Kinabadiashile the same. Again, fine. The
No, wait. I want to interject. When it comes to Chalobah and their whole centre back situation, that's very specific and it's a right out mess. So they sent him out on loan. They had to bring him back. Why? Because they had a crisis in defense, which is bad squad planning in the first place. And then now, for example, Colwell has just gotten his ACL. For me, what that says is they don't care about player rights. They don't care about what do you call it, whether a player is of high value or whatever. At the end of the day, you're not going to see them sell a Cole Palmer or a Pedro Neto very easily, because it's not easy to replace that. But it is easy to replace a Chalobah. It is kind of easy to replace even a Colwell.
Even Sanchez.
What's wrong with that? What's the problem in that?
Even a Neto, man.
What's the problem?
to be fair,
What's the problem in
to be fair,
having?
Estevao might even bench Neto. The way Chelsea fans are talking about him, he might
But what's the
bench Neto.
problem though? I don't
The
understand.
thing here is when they do that, right? They're not necessarily building for
Future, for the foreseeable future.
for sports performance.
Sporting merit.
For sporting merits. And then even when they sell, they don't sell on sporting merit. It's all about connections. So it just puts it throws up
you're talking.
it throws up the background of those connections into the air, which I don't like.
You're just talking because we are live.
You just don't like you just don't like what I said. You just don't like what I said.
Because obviously they're trying to build a spine and a core of that team, and some of those
They're not
players,
trying to do that.
They are trying to do that.
They're
How?
not.
That's your perspective. That's his perspective.
They're buying and selling every 2 years.
No.
Their core is to be fair.
How do you say 7 or 10 players per window?
No, Eric.
And
They
then sell again 7
they
or
have-
10.
They already have 35 registered, so they're obviously going to have to sell some more. But what I'm
Just
saying
like
is-
last
That's the
season.
thing, though. They'll go and add another 10, and they'll still be.
No.
And then next
35.
season the same thing again.
Listen. What I'm saying is, and what Zoom was saying is what I'm disagreeing with. In the fact that he's saying they can just sell any player. But I feel like this Chelsea team, the way they're building it the spine first. So the fact that Jackson didn't work out as a striker, they went and got 2. The fact that their midfield wasn't working with KDH and all these other guys, they have Caicedo and Enzo and Cole Palmer. Do you think they're ever gonna sell that spine of the team?
All right,
I
hold
don't
on,
think
hold
they're
on.
gonna sell
On
that
the spine thing, on the
Now they're
spine
looking
thing.
now they have to change the keeper and sign some centre backs. And I'm sure
They have to
Let
change
me
the
ask
keeper.
you-
Reece
let me
James,
ask you- wait.
Reece James has been injured half of his lifetime. Has he ever been up for sale? No. There's
Let me
a
ask you
spine
this.
of players. There's a core group of players
Let me ask
that
you
they're
this.
trying to build around. And when you say about sporting merit, Chelsea are the only team in the last 4-5 years, almost every tournament that they've been in, they've won.
The only
They've
club
won
that
the
has
trophy.
won every
Except the
single
league,
trophy,
except the
every
league.
single
Except the league.
no, the only club that
Conference
has won
League.
No, no, no,
Everyone-
no,
they have won the
Before
Conference
you
League
go
apart
far,
from them.
wait. I want to ask you a question
Let me
before you go
land.
far. No,
Let
on
me
the
land. Let me land.
you're going
Let
to
him land.
trophies.
Let me land.
We're
Yeah.
talking about core.
Because
Let
you
him
just
land.
said they,
You have-
they
you
don't
have-
care
Wait,
about sporting
Nyawaza.
merit. You said they don't care about sporting merit. And for me personally, the way they're going about things, obviously it has its drawbacks. Obviously, it's not good squad building in some cases. But in other cases...
In some cases now.
Yeah, in some cases.
Well, why are you nitpicking where it's not
Yeah.
good and what's good? Because they've won things.
It's a
but it's
process,
not good
bro.
things.
But it's a
It's a
process.
process.
That's
No,
how
let
you
me
should
ask
do
When you
it.
say core group of players,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Are you talking about the striker, the midfielder, the center back, and the keeper? That's sorry, not the core group of players. The spine, right?
Spine.
The spine.
The spine of the team.
The spine of the team.
Yeah.
You okay? And the core group of players usually entails what?
That they're not going to sell.
That
The
they're not
ones
gonna
that
sell.
you said that they
So
don't
that's
get,
Sanchez,
that they can sell
Caicedo.
So
any-
now, for example,
Pedro.
Robert Sanchez.
Exactly.
Much
So now
earlier
Robert
when we were
Sanchez.
Spain.
is for
Spain-
sale.
Spain-
Let us
Robert
Spain.
Sanchez,
he
for
said
example,
core.
and goalkeepers,
Kuna difference
right?
ya core na Spain.
Hold on. No,
Let's go with Core. Core is better.
Core
Spine is a
better.
bit
Spine,
booky.
You see this
let's
one
go
putting
with
at
core.
keeper, striker.
No,
I'm
yeah.
attacking
both. I'm attacking both.
Are we doing
I'm
core
attacking both.
tomorrow?
Skiza, I'm attacking both. When you talk about spine and core or whatever, and now you're talking about the most important players.
Yeah.
How is having 7 registered goalkeepers, right, at the club good squad building for the core or the spine of the team? How is spending 110 for a central defensive midfielder, right? And then spending another 60, is it the same transfer window?
Yeah.
When they signed both Lavia and
That was
Caicedo?
good business.
That was good business for them.
How is that good squad building, in my opinion?
That's good score building.
How is that good squad
That's
building?
good.
They have two players,
In
having
every
two players playing the same position,
Yeah.
and one of them isn't getting to play right now.
Listen,
Where's the squad
One's
building?
injury prone, so you've actually gotten a guy who can start. And now the problem is with the keepers. As much as that was a bad point from the keepers because they're the only club they just got 20-something million for a keeper. I have no idea. I don't even know his name. That's squad building. That's all. That's
he exactly say he doesn't know his
I
name.
don't know his name.
Oh, the keepers they sold.
Yeah.
The keeper they
It
just
goes
sold.
back to my
They sold
point.
to
The keeper
to
they just-
City. I'm to
Nah, to Brentford or something. The keeper.
we're the one who sold to Brentford.
Chelsea sold a keeper.
Also.
They sold a keeper, Petkovic or something, to Bournemouth. I think.
Or
Bournemouth.
to
And you can't question them for
25
signing.
million.
You can't question them from signing or Lavia and Caicedo in the same window saying poor squad building when you bought Havertz as a left midfielder, bought Merino as a left midfielder, right? And then now bought Zubimendi, sawa, and then bought Norgard. Like we know that you also building your squad in a
Norgard is number 6.
relax. You've had how many keepers since how many keepers since Arteta came?
Left backs.
Almost 6. How many left backs do you have?
Currently.
How many keepers did you have since Arteta came?
You said they were injury
exactly
prone.
my point.
No, you said they were injury prone.
No, it doesn't matter. Even
you said they were injury prone.
Lavia is injured.
I played one game last season.
No, you can't sit here and talk about Chelsea's recruitment and question it when you have signed more keepers and strikers.
I don't think we can compare Arsenal station with Chelsea station right now.
Genuinely,
What do you
genuinely,
mean?
you can't.
Yeah. He's talking.
Let me explain
he's
to you what
talking
I mean.
He's talking about the aspect of poor school building when you're buying players
but
in the
don't
same
compare them to
position.
Arsenal, though.
He mentioned 2
Deal with the
midfielders
case,
and
deal
he's
with the
bought 5
Chelsea case.
midfielders.
Chelsea's case is amazing. They have 2 right backs.
Amazing.
They have 2 right backs who are
Amazing how? Sorry.
like every position. It's whatever every big.
It's
team is
quantity
trying to-
over quality.
Not quantity over quality. Quality. Gusto and James are top right back.
Facts.
Cucurella is the best left back probably in the league right now.
Facts.
You get carried
Nah, that's
away.
not-
Wow.
But that's being objective.
Is
That's
Cucurella
facts.
not a top
This
six?
guy
Who's the best
this
left
guy
back?
goes to dismiss the Club World Cup and then watches Club
is he
Cucurella
top-
versus Flamengo and then
Is he a
decides
top 30
anyway.
player?
Top
He-
30.
Are you going top 30? Yeah.
I think he is.
I think he is.
I'm not sure, but
Cucurella last season was top.
Yeah, I think he is. For me, I'm not even hyping him up.
Who's your
You're
left
saying the
back?
best
Who's your-
left back. You said he's the best
Yeah,
left
I'm
back.
not. I'm saying top 30, like in the world,
One of
like
the
it's
best.
a Ballon
No.
d'Or.
Bakere, last week you said we have the best left back.
We have Kakes. We have.
You said you have
he's
the best.
young left back in
Hey,
the Prem.
wait,
Everyone
hey.
knows.
You didn't say young last
Anyway,
week.
we need to move on. We need
You
to
are-
move on.
Don't put more in his mouth.
Let's move on. Let me read out some comments just before first.
Hakuna.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Umbwa. Ilikuwa dry run. Anyway,
So does that clip.
Umbwa. Shadrach Madai says Eric Njiro is always playing down Chelsea's bad performances. Brucho again says your takes on Ruben Amorim's tactical approach, having signed 2 of the best 10s plus Carlos Baleba. He hasn't signed Carlos Baleba. He's
coming, he's
asking
coming.
for a question. He's asking for.
It's going to be 150, 112.
Michael Jr. says how y'all are debating about Chelsea is so funny. Oh wow. Mayhem _1. These guys are just low IQ guys who just found a mic. Got to win what is in front of you: conference and World Cup.
Why don't they win the Premier League? It was in front of them last season.
Apparently, it wasn't.
Yeah, and
no,
the
it
FA Cup.
doesn't suit them. It doesn't suit them.
and the FA
Let's
Cup.
see how they do with the Champions League now.
Exactly.
Anaitwa?
Huh?
Umse wa
Man.
low IQ.
Mayhem _1.
Uko na low IQ na uko na keyboard too.
Say, Gideon Kipkemoy. Gideon Kipkemoy says, "You guys ain't talking all, about the dark horses of the league. Sunderland, Riggs and Xhaka will be cooking. Bookmark this. Anyway,
They have a dinger now from Brighton.
they do. They've actually.
Xhaka,
I like where they're headed.
That game at the Emirates.
So let's talk about this now. So we're just going to talk about one manager who you guys actually two managers, right? Two managers that you guys think will get sacked. But as you also think about that, let us know your hot take of the season from each
just
one of you. Now, wait. So
Kidogo
when we
tu.
talk,
Just kidogo to before. Just because I know Brucho and I know whatever.
I know Brucho as well. He's a good
I know
player.
whatever he's looking for. None of the players they signed was a 10 when they came.
Who?
They just came. So
They can play at this.
Yeah, they can play, but he just said saying two of the best 10s.
But it's,
that's
they
a
are
crazy
two of the
take.
best tens.
It's a crazy take. It's a
It is,
crazy-
it
But they are.
It is a crazy
What do you
take.
mean?
Who's
One has 17 goals, one has 20 goals.
who was playing 10?
Both of them.
They're playing.
Okay, no,
Who was playing?
They're playing wingers, but
Like
like
playing 10.
Cunha.
Cunha was playing.
Cunha was playing in the 3-5-2. He was playing in 10, bro.
Who was playing?
exactly two
He was
tens.
playing with a striker.
Two tens.
So exactly two tens.
Aye, my guy, sir.
Bro, anyway.
2 10s and the...
Kelly.
Yeah, sign a make.
No, it makes sense. You're right. All three of you make right. Yeah, makes sense. Anyway, so
Low IQ.
low IQ, like you said. Shout out Kenan from shout out Kenan from Box to Box and Box to Box actually is here as well. Tomorrow miss guys. That's Box to Box commenting in our
Tomorrow
comments.
miss PCC.
Yeah, man, and love your content as well, especially on Chan. It's been top. So shall we talk about
As a founder, I'm proud.
By the way,
founder and leader? We're not really founder.
Well, latest yes up.
Anyway, Saddam, someone says Hust Ace or Hustase. Umetoka Taki.
that's a good question. I trust the process. Amorim, bro. Since Amorim came, my hair has been growing. What do I do?
But you said Amorim out.
What?
Some point last season.
Last season you said Amorim Nifala.
No, it was during protest. I think we were high on.
Tuangalie tweets.
On violence.
We don't protest here.
We protest. One time. Someone one time.
Yo,
Camera adds a few pounds.
let's yeah.
The camera is at
Yeah. So I'm the only one with a hairline in this
There's a
spot.
bit of follicles up at
I'm-
the top.
Wait, what are you talking about? I have a hairline.
No, you don't.
I do.
You have an artificial
A
hairline.
line.
This one has.
That's why-
You don't have
Nah,
hair.
Wait. What's this?
You just have a line,
You have a line.
not a hairline.
What are you talking? It's there.
Listen, to expose up our
There's no
okay.
hair.
You know, please live. We can't unsay things.
Before game starts, you have to mark the ground. Mark the ground.
Your name. Saddam. Hey, Kerry. Your name. Umemarkiwa kubwa sana.
To go home and chill.
Anyway, let's move on. Two managers to get sacked. I think. So I don't want it to be a hot take because I have a hot take. But I think Brighton are gonna finish in the bottom half this season.
Brighton.
Brighton.
Is that a hot take?
And that's gonna no, it's not a hot take. It's a manager to get sacked. And I
He's the
think their
manager
manager to get. I don't actually remember what's his name. How do you say his name?
Fabian.
Fabian Holzer.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get sacked. So that's one of mine. What about you guys?
They are said two, so you have said two.
Okay, so say another
Who is
one.
the
Let's think
second?
of another one.
Tumalizia na
What are you
wewe
thinking?
tukienda.
No, Malza, just say both.
Hatuna
Guys,
time.
buy me some time.
Maresca and Amorim.
Maresca to get sacked.
Yeah, Maresca and Amorim.
Nah, I'm
Have
playing
Chelsea
once a
finishing
week.
third. So
Wewe si ulikuwa unasif Chelsea hapa?
yeah, have Chelsea finishing third.
With a
And
caretaker,
then-
with a caretaker manager.
That's Frank Lampard.
Yeah?
That's Frank.
Yeah. Now they'll get someone like Eddie Howe.
So you think
So is at Newcastle.
The next evolution. Yeah, Eddie Howe will move because Isak is going. Everyone, you abandon ship, everyone leaves when everyone is just things.
so? Anyhow, we leave before the season.
Happy
Eddie Howe will
downgrade.
leave in the middle of the season,
Carrier.
join Chelsea,
Wow.
and after he joins Chelsea, that'll be after Maresca has gotten sacked, and Amorim will have already gotten sacked because Amorim will be sacked by the second international break.
That is the most technical sucking of what?
We have to use that as a promo.
Pause.
Carrier. Leaving Newcastle for Chelsea is a downgrade.
Yeah, to be fair, in terms of like,
In terms of
Same
what?
thing,
In
bro.
terms of
They
what?
have- They have Arabs and Americans owning and selling.
Right now.
No, you
You
get
know, kuna mtu anafanya makusudi.
Anabisi.
Because he
Unafanya
knows there's
makusudi.
Chelsea fans in the
see,
chat.
but in
No,
terms,
si
in terms of
makusudi.
kutoa pesa ya chini ya waji, Newcastle
How is
unaweza
going
Mbona-
from
mbona
Chelsea
Newcastle lakini si
to
Chelsea?
downgrade?
Chelsea unajua ni Americans.
No, I said from Newcastle
They
to
wanna
Chelsea is
pes-
downgrade.
How?
Saudi wewe
Let me
unajua ni
explain.
kweli.
Let me
One
explain.
minute.
Let me explain. Right now, Newcastle have got the money. They're playing Champions League just like Chelsea. So why would you leave there to? Why would you
Do
leave
do know
Newcastle for Chelsea?
Newcastle won their first trophy in 70 years last season.
And more coming in the future.
Do you know how
Are
many?
they?
just to-
Are they?
What
Are they coming?
what is Chelsea going to win?
What?
What is Chelsea going to win this season?
First of all, they're going to win players in the transfer market over Newcastle.
Win players.
Win
Let's
players.
just start there.
That's not a trophy.
Ah, come
That's-
on, man.
As in
That's
terms
what
of-
they
Name.
think is a trophy.
In terms of
No,
recruitment, even let's just start. The league hasn't even started. No one wants to go to Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle, to be honest, it's
If they
overrated.
keep Isak right
No,
now,
no, even if,
Question: do you know who's negotiating Newcastle's transfers right now? Eddie Howe's nephew.
let me wrap up.
Alimtoa home.
that's why they're failing.
Bruh, there's nothing.
Let me wrap up.
What if he's a licensed negotiator?
He's not.
Like Zoom.
Like, what do you mean?
Wewe ngoja kwanza uko na license wewe unajua
Yeah.
drive FIFA utakutafuta.
Usijali. Anyway, let's see. Let's talk about
Ushatuuliza swali
no, box to box register wants to make a comment here, bro. Wanasema kuna msee hapo ako tu na highline. And it's actually Index. Index is the one saying that. He actually confirmed on the chat saying Index here, by the way. And then he says mpatieni kiarie lemon water wache kelele. Index.
Yo,
you
yo,
said two
your
managers to
former
get
co-founder.
So I think the Nottingham, what's his name? Nuno is going to struggle this season. He's going to get sacked.
You'll be shot.
I'm serious, bro. Nuno Espirito Santo.
You'll be shot by that guy.
Oh, you're saying you will be shot.
Things are risky.
Nah, it's just. I think they're going to struggle this season. I don't think they're going to carry that. Who have they signed? Really, that's of notable worth.
They have Igor Jesus from what team was that from?
Because now you want Brazilian league.
No, he was at the Club World Cup.
I don't know.
No, he played in Saudi at some point. That hapo tulimjulia ni Kibet kama carrier. I think it's a good strike. And then they've got Chris Wood, obviously. Who have they lost?
Elanga.
Elanga to
That's the
Newcastle.
best player last
Here's
season.
here's one really interesting one from United. A hot take, I think. Pep to quit.
There's so much money for him to quit. Anyway, my manager's to get sacked. I think there's this money that's coming.
I see it.
I see it. If
It's
they don't
Leeds.
finish second.
Leeds United. I think Daryl Farke is getting sacked.
It's getting fucked.
I think he always comes to the. I think we have these championship managers like who do really well to win the championship, but when they come to the Prem, things don't really work so well for them.
He's one of them.
Yeah, the second manager, I think it will be a big job for the new guy at Brentford. I think
Yeah,
it's
they're
called
throwing
Andrews or something.
Kiari, here's one.
Wait, see, I'm giving my opinion.
On what?
Choose one.
My bad. Sorry. I need to read it out before I lose it.
So yeah.
Crazy take.
Yeah.
But Arteta is gone in December.
Lovely. I actually wanted to put him ahead. I wanted to put him ahead of Amavis. But
Okay.
I think Amorim goes first. No,
So you're agreeing Arteta goes second. That's what you meant by that.
no, I mean, so
That's what you said.
I don't think Arteta is getting sacked.
we need him.
I don't see any big four clubs sacking a manager.
You're sticking to your two predictions.
What? Yeah, Brentford and Leeds United.
I think this is the first season where no one is getting sacked.
No.
Jonah Prem even long.
By the way, usually
sorry.
a team that sacks their manager,
Hey, did you guys see Boom on Saturday? Man United are in some problem.
usually a team that's sacks their manager
Eh?
is relative. It's very high chances that they get relegated or they're getting relegated. A team that sacks their manager sometime in the season, right?
But these guys were so close to.
Yeah. So here's an interesting take that at least two of the promoted teams will stay up.
That's not interesting. I think all three will stay up.
Ah,
Yeah.
So it's going down.
Leeds will stay up because of Leeds is under the Red Bull group right now.
yes, they are.
So even the signings they've been bringing in are signings from that scouting network.
So Bamford still
what you're
there?
saying is if they went to negotiations for Sesko, they would have gotten over United.
Kind of, if
Yeah,
they tried.
they could have
tried.
won that battle.
Yeah, considering the Leeds and United rivalry.
That was a bait. I'm not. I can't go for that. That was mid.
Nah, but yeah, so Leeds, Sunderland have had crazy signings and Burnley have a crazy defense. And I think with defense you can stay up. Then now you have guys like Everton signing Grealish, then you have Brentford with a throwing coach as the whatever. Wolves have no guys there. A couple of Prem teams will go down.
Fair enough.
Guys in the Prem.
Before we get names and Saddam's thoughts, guys, decent. We have actually got 148 people watching, or have been in the stream. So we're not doing too bad in terms of the likes. But if everybody hits the like button, we'd be having 150 likes, but we have 82. So not bad. We like it, but we do love you for it, and we do appreciate it. Anyway, Saddam, what are you saying, man? Nobody's getting sacked. Everybody's gonna keep their job,
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a very wholesome season.
and United win the league, right?
Things were bad last season, and this man have gone and signed a couple of players. They have spent so much money. So if things don't work now,
Yeah,
this one will be the first one to tweet. He has to go by December.
that's actually quite facts. Because at some point
Go where?
during the summer,
You tell me.
after the Europa League, Naeem was crying about how these guys have won the Europa League and they've sacked their manager, Tottenham. Sisi bado tuko na Amorim. Like,
This guy, on the day of the Europa League final, he tweeted, whatever the result in Europa, Amorim has to go. That is
That's
Saddam's
taken out of context,
Yeah.
Eric, clearly.
Has to
No,
go
what-
home and chill.
Yeah.
Because what did you do after the game?
Context. Nobody knows exactly where he must go.
The thing is,
Go somewhere.
because
Clearly, Amorim is getting sacked because of Bruno.
because of Bruno.
So what's interesting?
Bruno has to play.
It's not
Bruno has no position in Amorim's system. Bruno will get him sacked, and it's as simple as that.
You know what's interesting? I saw this United fan page say that the biggest mistake United have made
Just keep it.
is not selling Bruno for 100 million, which would have
This summer.
funded their rebuild.
They were celebrating keeping him.
Yes. The short-sighted
They had a
ones.
parade in Hong
Nate,
Kong.
what do you think about keeping Bruno?
I think it was a fantastic move by the club.
To keep him.
We obviously didn't need the money, and when you have a captain,
You're rationing canteen food.
did you see our training ground, my friend?
What about your food? Toast and soup.
Relax, relax.
umealikwa lunch kama vitu vile.
Hakualikwa. They couldn't add more.
You couldn't have more. Have you
They have
ever
no money to invest in
Yeah, bro.
have you ever been to Homeboys?
Wale wamekaa mwana.
Ushaenda Homeboys?
Nishaenda
Ushaipewa maji?
hata maji sijaipata.
Tosha.
It's a radio station, man.
Start
You
from
don't
home.
see people there.
Come on,
Charity starts at home.
yes.
Hata hapo unakunywa kahawa. Homeboys sijaipewa maji.
I think
You
it
were
was,
fasting that day. It was Ramadan. You.
I've gone there when I'm not.
Yote ilikuwa tu contract ya Eric.
Aye.
Guys, so you think it was
I
a
think it
great
was
decision?
I think it was a great decision. I think Bruno has a few seasons left in him, and when you're going through a rebuild, you don't sell players who understand the culture of the club. You don't sell your best players, bro. This is not Arsenal.
Where is Axel by there right now? Where does he
Bro,
stand?
keep it United.
So,
Don't build
yeah,
an
this is
argument
not Arsenal,
on
bro.
me.
We don't sell our best
Why are you mentioning
players.
Arsenal?
Yeah, why are you mentioning it?
And-
We're not even
and-
anywhere in the same.
And for me personally, God, for me personally,
You're on two heads.
for me personally, Bruno brings a lot of quality on the pitch, but also off the pitch, the non-tangibles. I think it was a good idea to keep him.
He does. But to Kiaria's point,
Yeah.
he does not fit your system.
How does he not?
And-
how does
and
a player
think about
No,
having-
in terms
sorry.
of even performance? Let's just stick to stats.
That's what I
I'm
want
not
to
even talking about. Oh, he doesn't fit our system. Oh, he's not good defensively.
Kerry is over here.
Just
Talk
stick
to him.
the stats.
No, I wanna add- I
Last
wanna add.
season, in terms of even defensive contributions, he was top 3 in the midfield as an attacking player.
Facts.
He's now been able to play further back in terms of in the midfield, in terms of build-up, and we're still seeing huge numbers. So
Great chances.
understand where this thing is coming from.
I wanna ask this.
If Bruno remains, we're gonna get relegated, or he's the one who's gonna get Amorim sacked.
I wanna ask this.
As a footballing
Do you finish?
institution, no, I'm landing. As a footballing institution, I just think in terms of players, there's players who bring you stuff on the pitch,
Land.
and they also bring you leadership off the pitch. And Bruno is just one of them.
Bruno's leadership is called into question. Let's not pretend he's Superman and Captain America kind of shit, right? He whines and moans and does that thing, which is a big part of the reason why you guys also complain about him. His body language can be. I'm not saying it always is. It can be really, really bad. And when you're bringing in a lot of new young players and you're trying to start a rebuild, maybe it's a change of culture that you're not entitled to a penalty. Okay, the referee is allowed to make a decision that doesn't go your way. That maybe someone might not want to pass you the ball because he didn't think you were the best option. Another thing is when you add Cunha. No, how come you can land? Me, I
But
can
he
stay
can't.
there. Listen, when you have Bruno Fernandes and Buemo and Cunha, right? Who is allowed to be the main creator?
And they've voted
And
Messi.
the thing is, when it comes to having a main creator, you need someone who keeps the ball ticking. You need someone who controls the tempo of the game, not someone who's as wasteful as Bruno can be. Bruno can be one of the most wasteful players in the league. Can we not agree?
Wasteful in terms
That
of what?
He's always looking for hero ball.
Yeah.
He's always looking for hero ball.
Eh,
That's in him. He has that in him, though.
You cannot
It's like
act as an
Austin.
attacking midfielder.
How can you have a
this
hero ball
argument-
in your number 8?
This
Your number
argument
8
is from
and at
3
top any
seasons ago,
pass.
by the way, bro.
Any
No,
pass
you can have it. Even this was
This
happening
season-
last
this-
season. He's
this-
losing the ball
this-
and you concede.
Yeah, literally.
This argument of he throws his antics, that he throws his hands up in the air. This is Jamie Carragher 2 seasons ago. Evidently.
All right, so you don't
watched
have-
him last
you don't have a thing, you just
didn't
have a
watch
label.
him-
You don't have an
You didn't
argument.
watch him last season. You didn't see his performances against Liverpool, against Arsenal. Controlling.
Yeah,
the
so
midfield
what you're
from-
saying, I didn't see him play against my own team.
You didn't see.
Okay, and I also didn't see him
Because
play
you're
against.
Odegaard doing another.
You're getting
performance.
emotional.
Another
I'm just asking you
non-performance,
for feedback.
I'm giving you feedback. I
No,
give you
you're-
stats.
you're
I
getting
give you
emo-
stats.
Naim.
You're giving me he throws his hands up in his air. How
That's-
many
that's-
times has
that's
he thrown
factual.
us up in the air? Give me those stats. I gave you defensive
getting-
statistics.
you're getting emotional.
I gave you his
We're
attacking
running out of time.
statistics.
He gets
He-
walked
he's
through.
getting
You're
so emotional.
You're
Get it?
just giving me
He's
Nah,
getting-
Naim, your midfield gets
Talk
walked
sports.
through. Your
It
midfield
does.
gets
Arguments,
walked through.
bro.
It does.
Your midfield gets walked
Regardless.
through with Casemiro and Bruno.
Yeah, but
You
is
see,
it Bruno?
that's-
Is Bruno the defensive one in that midfield?
Nah, you have to.
So he
Or
should
is
be
he
that.
the controller? Who's
What?
what's his
That's
job?
that's the issue
What's
that
his-
we
That's what I'm
have.
saying. Part of the system. You
He's
see,
the controller.
if Baleba comes, if Baleba comes,
Who is he playing next? to?
nah, if Baleba comes,
Yeah,
ideally
who is
he
he
should be
playing
playing next
next
to Casemiro.
He should
If
be
you're actually
playing
being
next to
serious.
Bruno, bro.
Nah, because if he's playing, that's
Because Casemiro can't progress the ball like the way Bruno
your
does.
best midfield could have been McTominay and Baleba, but
Oh my
you sold
days.
McTominay.
But then,
Back
yeah.
to McTominay.
Yeah, that's actually a factual point, though.
Serie A MVP.
Bro, Serie A MVP.
Ballon d'Or nominee.
McTominay is on number 10.
Ballon d'Or
Top
nominee.
30 player in the world also, bro. Yeah.
Anyway, you're getting emotional. You're telling
You're
you're telling an
getting
Arsenal fan he
emotional.
didn't watch an Arsenal game against United.
You're not getting emotional. You're not giving me stats.
you're telling a
What if the
podcast
big games never told the real story for Man United last
Huh?
season? The big games never told the real story.
because they had to park the bus.
Yeah, the real story was from the games that you man played the teams at your level.
Palace 13. Like
10th, 11th. Those were the games that you man are complaining every day. We live with you, like we see your tweets. We see your messages. We see, yeah. You came to Anfield, you played like Madrid.
okay, let me ask you this. Okay, let me ask you this now.
Why is there
No
an
one's complaining
agenda?
about Bruno.
Why is there an agenda against the best player?
That's what our damn Twitter.
Thank you.
Let's have an agenda. Let's
No,
have
no, no.
an agenda
Let me
for
ask
the
you
worst
this.
player.
Let me ask you this.
Why would we have
Mtu
an
moja.
agenda for the best player? Why?
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. So,
Mm.
for 100 million euros
Which was not even
at
confirmed.
30 years old,
Which was not
no,
even
the interest
confirmed.
was real. The interest was
The
real.
100 million was not confirmed.
No,
It
no,
was
they
more
never
like
put in a
85.
bid, but the
Wait,
interest was real.
wait. See, 100 million for?
Okay, forget the money. Forget
100 million?
Scratch the money.
Something 90 feet.
90 million pounds. 80 million
No,
pounds.
it was 70 something, almost 80.
You were part of the deal. or
Never,
something?
never,
Okay,
they go
Sawa,
100.
man. All right, listen. Whatever the amount is, so 30 years old, was that possibly his highest valuation you could have had? This, like between now and maybe in the next 2-3 years.
Probably, yeah.
Probably. Wouldn't that have funded your at least your tomato cheese sandwiches?
Bro,
For one season.
We've obviously gone throughout the whole season without them. What's another season without tomato cheese sandwiches?
All right, fine. So fair enough. All right.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's go to the comments.
What if I-
Let me go to the comments. So, Showkeep bin Slim says Amarim will be sacked before the January transfer window.
Ajibolo yo.
Then walete McCarthy.
Fuck him.
Then walete McCarthy.
Where's Graham
Let
Potter
me
now?
bring a Moody after that.
Why not,
I'm
bro?
in.
Well,
I'm in.
I'm done. Even me, I'm in. Glory, Man United.
If that's the cost, I'm in.
So why are you playing the Ivorian Messi now that you have Boomer in your team?
Where are we playing him?
Right wing back.
Where are we back? His best position.
Ashafunga own goal.
Right wing back.
Hakuwa na Ashafunga own goal.
And
Goal.
10.
Oh, no, they were making fun of Saka from being moved to left back to winger.
that's
Now they're hyping up Ahmad from moving from right wing to right back. Crazy.
So Dalot.
It's a simulation we live in.
But he plays both positions.
So
Left wing
what's
back
going to
and right
happen-
wing back.
What's going to happen to your
Right
team
wing
during
back
Christmas
and
when you
left
lose
and
4
right
players
side.
to AFCON?
We'll find out, bro.
Starters.
And you know they play
Alright.
for countries that go to the finals.
Let me finish up with the comments now. Ilhan says no manager comes close to Maresca's tactics this season. Arteta is to be sacked
is.
end of the season. Mid-season, no manager will be sacked. Alvin Rome, a couple of laughing emojis. Shadrick Madai goes like Arteta is gonna get sacked. Why, man? You guys really hate Arteta. Big Mike says Postecoglou to United.
When serious.
Oh, by the way, I think there was a big shout for West Ham. Box to Box Register asks, what do you guys think of Graham Potter? He's a big, strong nomination for getting sacked. They haven't spent.
Antony's out.
Yeah.
Michael Antony's out.
MC Legacy says.
We left.
No,
MC Legacy. Yeah, he left the team.
Walimtoa group.
Yeah. See, after his injury.
He survived a.
Car crash.
Oh, I was gonna say okay, Chana.
Okay.
MC Legacy. MC Legacy. Bruno is a bad captain. That Garnacho shirt would not happen with a good captain.
Yeah.
The Garnacho shirt. Wadugi Kagishiri. It was 80 million pounds in my opinion. Only 100 million plus would make Ineos sell. That's a United fan. And then Airman says record fee, record weight. Gyökeres became the most expensive Arsenal striker ever, yet took longer to score his first league goal than any Arsenal forward in the past 15 years. Random, but interesting. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Thank you guys for playing your part in this. And to the production team, guys, well done. We'll obviously be doing this a lot more often. Stay tuned for our announcements whenever we're going to do any match day watch-alongs. And we'll see you guys same time next week.
Important note for this week. Don't attend weddings that you don't know whoever's getting married. Whoever's attending weddings.
I saw that story. I didn't understand.
So
Oh yeah, okay. Go.
Tell us.
so babe,
This is Kenyan drum.
Tea.
It's chai.
so she's inviting people to a wedding, yeah. So she invites bare people.
Who?
Some
What's her name?
random socialite, yeah. I think she's called Kashmir or something. So she invites people to a wedding. These guys are getting invites with camera crews, the whole shebang, yeah. So guys are like influencers, wamejitolea wamesema wameimport hadi nguo zimekuja huku ni nini. Wameenda wedding wakapata it's a business launch.
Of what?
She's launching her business. Sijui ni busy ya nini, but she invited everyone.
What about the husband?
And the husband is the business.
What?
So there was no husband. The husband's the business.
Also, there was no husband.
There was no wedding.
So, like when they were saying they're about to get married, who was she get married to?
The card.
The business.
Kadi ilikuwa nasema hivyo.
Oh.
Yeah, so business ndio jina ya husband.
That's like a school for girls or some shit.
Yeah, it's a school. Some school shit.
That's smart. Oh, what's wrong with that?
Na it's smart for the invite. Sasa influencers ndio wanalimaliza.
Oh.
Wanasema they feel used.
Wali invest.
Sasa kwa mmoja anasema she missed her cousin's rurashio.
Oh.
Kwete ndio. Azi siali
They weren't paid influence.
waliitwa wedding.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sasa huyu aliona kuna wedding influencer na kuna kasini akachagua influencer.
Chagua
Trash behavior.
That's the yeah. No, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, no,
By the way,
sure.
guys, we have our 12TV FPL code up as well. X06. Sorry, not 0O. Yeah, XO6GSU. That's our code. It should be up on the screen as well.
Speaking of
it will
FPL,
be posted online.
Speaking of fantasy
All right,
privilege,
thank you guys very much.
Speaking of
We're going to be here next week.
Watu
Same
walipe
time.
madeni.
Watu walipe madeni.
They're not allowed to.
So we agreed, double or nothing.
are we on for this season now?
otherwise-
Yeah, but
Otherwise, you're not allowed to
I wanted to
register.
announce we're gonna have a special prize for 12TV's FPL community FPL for number 1 and number last. Whoever manages to
There could be a
create the worst last rank.
Mbona tunapatia lot and gift?
No, not 12TV's.
Hey.
Not 12TV.
Community hata.
Oh,
Check
shit.
it. Check it. Now let's go back to our FPL league. Are we like committing 10k per season like last season?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yes, na you didn't commit.
Bro,
Naim, are you in? Are you in for this season? FPL 10k.
Yeah. The guy who can't register.
Wait, so who didn't pay you? Who didn't pay you?
I was paid by Kerry, the first person to pay me.
Uh-huh.
And then Saddam paid me when I came back from the US. And then Naim, I had to like write a message on Twitter on WhatsApp for him to pay me.
Kuriakia commission hapo.
So there are 3 people have not paid so far. That is That is
Lotan?
Brevo. Our
Wase wa
cameraman.
homeboys, wote homeboys walipanga
Brevo.
hivyo.
Lotan,
Brevo, Lotan,
Akil.
and the guy who sends invites, Zoom Omar. You, haujalipa deni yangu FPL 10k.
Okay, why are you only? Why don't you point out him as well?
Nani? Hayuko kamera.
He's there.
Aya, wewe hujalipa.
And Lotan at the camera.
Lotan pia hajalipa.
Sema hivi.
Lipeni pesa jo. It's not a 10k.
Nah, man. Why are you pointing at me alone?
You sold a player last
Why are you
week.
pointing at me alone, not Lotan?
How much did they sell for?
Hii mambo ya homeboys mtacha.
12 million.
Sawa.
Only bigger
That's
mood.
my brother. He's not my player. What are you talking about, bro? Na hakuna cha.
Hiyo commission ya Moody
Sahi,
alituma kwangu.
Anyway, guys.
Ungemwacha
thank you so-
Chan ungepata pesa ya kulipa deni. But now you have nothing.
Ungempatia hata room moja for double house.
Bro, you are affordable house today.
Anywhere we could have chosen. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you stay up to date with all of our content. And yeah, thank you so much. I already said thank you to you guys. Yeah, thank you to you guys. And we'll see you guys next week, Monday, 7 p.m. Be there. Thank you very
Inshallah.
much, man. Alhamdulillah.
Jeez, man.
Cheers.